This is our prediction video for the Man United West Ham game. Just here pumpkin picking in the rain. Just thought we'd do a quick video. So who's going to go first? And Ernie, what's your score prediction?
I think it'll be like 2-0 Hoyland and Ugarte.
Hoyland and Garnacho to score. What about you then, Das?
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 United. I'm going to say 3-0 United. Definitely reckon Hoyland's going to bag a couple today. Come on the Reds. What do you say? Come on United.
Go United!
Yay!
Hi, Stretford Paddock. Jonas here again. I predict that West Ham 0, United 2, goals from Garnacho and Hoyland. Go United.
Back again, Prima predicts against West Ham, the London Stadium. I'm confident, you have to be a United fan, but I'm going for 2-1 win United. Up the win, up the Paddock.
Jay here for Stretford Paddock. This is the watch-along for Manchester United, or West Ham versus Manchester United, I should say. We've got two absolute titans in the Manchester United fan base with us. We've got Mr. RH himself, Ryan Hopper from RH Elite Coaching. How are we doing?
RH. Very well, thank you.
Good?
Yeah, very well. Thanks for having me, as always.
Have you had a busy weekend, been coaching and all that?
Yeah, busy week, very busy week, but always got time for you guys and always time for the people.
Always got time for the little people, Mr. Hopper. I appreciate that.
Time for everyone, mate.
Yeah, we're going to get into the team news out. We're going to get into that in a minute. Also joining us, as always, is Ronaldo Brown. How are you? You okay?
I'm doing great, man.
You're
How are
looking
you?
good, man. The hair's looking on point today.
Fresh.
Yeah, fresh. But can we have your single, please?
Love it.
That's very good, that. Good work.
All right,
good, actually, the whole, like the beard as well, it's all looking all right now. Do you know what I mean? Keep it up. The team news is out. Before we do that, though, right, I've got a little bit of an announcement because someone reached out to me. So I'm going to read this out. There's a lad called Ian Crompton, and he's from Wivenshaw. We love Wivenshaw. And he's doing a 30-mile walk in honour of his late mum, Sandra Wolstenholme Crompton. She passed away from breast cancer. So he's doing a 30-mile walk from his local FC Wivenshaw town, and then going, I think, all the way to Mosley FC, raising money in her memory. So a shout out to him. Good luck with all that, and hopefully can raise a few quid for sort of breast cancer awareness and to help. Sorry, it's for the Macmillan Cancer Trust. Sorry, that's what he's raising money for. So good luck to Ian. Well done. A great cause. I know I've had a little bit of experience with the Macmillan Cancer Trust, and they do a fantastic job. So well done to him, and good luck with it all. I will stick a link in the chat in a little while as well. The team news is out, so we've got it there. Opera, I'll start with you.
Yep.
I mean, is there any big surprises there for you? Does that just seem like almost what you expected, or was there someone where you go in, oh, I can't believe he's not put so and so in?
No, I think it's what I expected, if I'm being honest with you. Nice to see Managerial back in his usual position, right back, rather than playing in the 10. Sorry
to distract you here and sort of go off on a tangent, but what did you, and I'm not trying to speak to you, what did you make of that tactical change in your, where he put Mazraoui in the 10?
I think it was a bit of a weird one, but I think he's done it before when he was been at Ajax. In terms of going forward, attack minded, obviously it was a bit of a strange one. Defensively, obviously sitting on their holding midfielders, you know, Amrabat and Fred, and trying to disrupt them. Might have been like a defensive 10, but yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. I was a bit surprised with that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that team for me is probably what I expected. Not too sure what you guys think.
Well, Ronnie, I'm going to get your reaction to it, and then I'm going to go into the West Ham team so we can see who we're going to be up against.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised with the lineup. I think the front three is one that he probably likes and trusts the most. He's benched Ugarte after probably having his best performance since he's been here, but I think that was always the case because I'm still not totally convinced that Ten Hag's a massive fan of him. And then you've got a midfield, the pivot of Casemiro and Eriksen. It does obviously have quality in it. It does have a little bit of the kind of has-been vibe about it. But outside of that, back four, Delo, Martinez, De Ligt, Mazraoui, there's not too many surprises. It looks like a very direct, very vertical type of lineup. And against this West Ham team, we're playing against, I know it might be a bit the kiss of death, but we are playing against a poor West Ham team today as well. So I do expect us to win. I just don't expect us to make it very easy. But in terms of the actual lineup itself, I don't think there's that many surprises. I didn't expect him to start Ahmad. I thought he'd go for the front three of Hoyland, Garnacho and Rashford. And Ugarte coming out is probably the big one that people might mention because he thought he played decently and he's a £50 million asset. But I just think Ten Hag probably doesn't trust him as much. I think he's playing his trusted lineups now because he knows his job's on the line.
I think with that one as well, like you said, Ronnie, about it looks a bit leggy, doesn't it? Looks a bit leggy in terms of mobility wise in there. But like I said, he's got Eriksen's within the goals at the moment. He's popping up with a few goals. Obviously, a man in form. Casemiro most experienced. So yeah, just a bit leggy though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like physically, mate. Obviously, you've got a bit of a Casemiro, a bit of steel. Eriksen's more of the creative sort of technician in there. But let's see how it all goes though.
I've got to give Joe Smith his props. I mean, it's not the most difficult thing to do, but he did it and I didn't. He got his predicted 11 spot on. I think he had it. Yeah, he had all 11 players right. Which we're kind of in that sort of stage out where you can get at least 8 or 9 of them, can't you? Yeah. It's just the question is, you know, is he going to go with Ugarte? Is he going to go with Casemiro? Is there any chance of someone like Amad Diallo starting?
Whether he'd start buying deer or not.
Yeah, there's there's not many questions, is there? There's a couple, but Joe Smith got it right. Get involved in the chat and the comments. I'm going to get into the West Ham team in a minute. First of all, go through some comments. Mark Farley says Anthony injured. Yeah, did you see he got his an ankle sprain he got, didn't he? I know I've seen people laying into him because he got stretching off. And people say he got stretching off an ankle sprain. We don't know the nature of the injury, so I'm not going to get into all that. Louis Ray says bench is slightly concerning. I don't.
A lot of young lads.
There's a lot of young lads. I mean,
good to see though.
I like Amad Diallo. Ugarte, obviously, you know, big signing. Xerxes as well. There's a bit, and you've got the experience of Johnny Evans. I know it sounds weird, but Victor Lindelof worries me. I know it sounds a weird thing to say about him.
Wasn't happy the other night, was he, when he got brought off? Wasn't happy.
He's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening with Lindelof. He's just almost every time he plays recently, I just seem to think there's an issue there. Richard Duff says too many of our fan base love this fraud of a manager. I don't know if they do. I think he's getting a lot of grief. FB F1 Sports says, so what minute is Evans coming on? Also, Austin Kevin Josie says Anthony will still get more time on the pitch than Amad today. A lot of people unhappy about Amad Diallo not getting more minutes than he got. I mean, he only came on, didn't he, the other day because Anthony went off. People love Amad Diallo. I certainly prefer him to Anthony, and I'd pick him all day long over Anthony. But the manager obviously rotating it a little bit, and he did say it was based on training, which some people didn't like because they said in the past he's commented that Amad's done really well in training, even though he hasn't got minutes. It just gets a bit farcical. Let's go through the West Ham team. So they've got Lucas Fabianski in goal. They've got Soler. They've done this thing where they've listed it in sort of number order. So I'll just list them how it's on the team sheet I've got here. So it's Soler, Antonio, Paqueta, Mavropanos, Alvarez, Bowen, Rodriguez, Kilman, Wan-Bissaka, and Emerson. On the bench, you've got Areola, Cresswell, Kufal, Somerville, Gulherme, Ings, Tadibo, Souček, and Irving. Some names there we know. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we know him well, don't we, Ronnie?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka against Rashford's going to be, unless if it's Garnacho, maybe. Do you know what I mean? I'm not lying to you. I don't see. One thing we do know about Wan-Bissaka, he can be caught out in terms of his defensive positioning at times, and that can be the one way that Garnacho gets the best of him, because Garnacho's actually quite good with his movement, especially when it comes to running and behind. When it comes to actually dribbling against Wan-Bissaka, I can't see him getting any change against him at all. But I think the rest of the back four is quite weak. I don't know. I just look at the West Ham team and it looks very uninspiring. They've been poor all season. Lopetegui's on a little bit of he's on a bit of sack watch at the moment as well.
I think he is. I think he's massively. He's right up there in the sack race. I mean, to be fair, Eric Ten Hag might not be far behind him.
It's a good time to play West Ham, in my opinion. And I'm hoping that we can actually make the most of it, because I did a joke on Twitter because I remembered about the 1940s, the Battle of Mid. You know history, don't you?
Yeah, because in the Second World War.
Yeah.
Between America and Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, well, you said it like it was the most obvious reference.
Sorry.
That you went, the Battle of Mid, you know about that. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I'm surprised that was your joke. Go on.
No, because I put West Ham and United tomorrow, and then I put a screenshot of that.
See what he's done there, Battle of Mid. He's clever. He's cleverer than he looks.
He is. Oh, he's joking.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm going to get some
Come
comments and
on.
we'll go back to RH. I feel like I say this though. In fact, I'll go straight to you and then we'll get in some comments in a minute.
Yeah.
Upper, that there's almost no excuses here. I know it's away. I know it's tricky, but come on, man. Like, we haven't got that many injuries. West Ham are in a bit of a rut. I know Ipswich they had a decent result against, but then they got battered off Spurs the other week. They are missing Mohamed Kudus, who's obviously a very good player for them. I mean, we should be winning this.
We should. Yeah, we should. But you know the famous last words, innit?
It is, mate.
You know, going to the London Stadium away, you know, very hit and miss at the moment. Obviously in performances. Same with West Ham, really. But we should be really going there and getting 3 points. Get back up to Manchester. But let's see how it all pans out. You know, we talk about their lineup and stuff like that. You know, Bowen's, you know, can score goals on his day. Antonio's a bit of an handful in terms of holding the ball up. You know, but let's see how it goes.
Always,
you know,
I don't look at the camera. Murtaza Hassan says Ronnie's hair laughing emoji. I think his hair's very good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not certain.
Wonder what they're saying about
I was
mine and
praising his
yours.
hair a minute ago. You always focus.
Murtaza doesn't like my hair, man.
Focus. This is why I don't like looking over it, because you always focus on the negative ones, and I sort of siphon them off.
I actually don't.
And there's lots of praise for you, so don't worry. Your Barnett's on point. MD says Ahmad is first in touches in opposition box, shot creating actions, chances created, passes into area, and possession won in final third. What more is needed? Says, I mean, I don't mind him not starting this game, I'll be honest with you. I understand it.
we should have more minutes in midweek though.
It should have. I couldn't agree more.
with that.
But I look at the team here and I'm not sort of going, why the hell is Ahmad starting?
Yeah,
Why the hell is Garnacho starting over Ahmad? I get it. So I would like to see him be our first option off the bench though, from an attacking point of view, because I really like Ahmad. And you remember when he came on against Liverpool, he looked at, you know what I mean, he's always someone who makes himself.
It was questionable, wasn't it, when Anthony come on over him though? Everyone was like, what's going on here?
I think I thought the manager had admitted defeat with Anthony, and I think that he almost needs to do that a little bit and just go, look, he's not as good as I thought he was. I've got better players.
People, what I hated with people's defence of like Tanar's decision and kind of defence of Ahmad not being played was a lot of the outrage in the midweek wasn't about Ahmad not like starting as in like over the wingers.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were replying and countering it, saying, why is everyone fuming about Ahmad? He's not played better than Garnacho and Rashford or blah blah. That wasn't the argument people were making. No. The argument people were making was he started a right back in a position that Ahmad can play.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, and then people's response to that is, yeah, but Ahmad's not a 10.
Yeah,
so Mazraoui's a 10
player,
So but then Mazraoui's not a 10. So that you can't use that argument either.
He would offer a lot more in that position, in my opinion, than Mazraoui did.
Yeah.
But again, it's like he's done it before at Ajax, and he feels like he can take a little bit of a ballsy move. But Ten Hag in his position at the moment, that's a big call. You know what I mean, in terms of doing that.
The thing is, when you're in the position that Eric Ten Hag is in at the minute, where the pressure's on you, the results are going against you, you haven't won enough games, especially in Europe. When you make quite bold decisions like that, you're going to get
it's questionable. Yeah,
because people are going to go, you're playing a right back. No matter how you want to explain it or sugarcoat it or whatever, people go, he's playing a full back in the 10. He's lost the plot. If United had won 8 of the first 10 games, whatever, no one would question that, or they wouldn't be as vociferous in it. But it's because he's struggling. He is under a bit of a microscope, so people do look at it and go, he's lost the plot, which is what we heard. And the thing was with Mazraoui, I thought he did okay. I don't think he was like, oh wow, that was such a great decision. No. He was involved in the goal, but I've been impressed with him.
I like him.
I just thought in the 10 he was okay. T-Man, welcome to the academy. He's just joined a membership. Dark Hal says Amad Diallo. 3 most recent shows have been Porto start, 2 late injury subs. Meanwhile, Anthony got subbed at Porto, Villa, and Fenerbahce. So just talking about there the appearances they've got. I don't like talking about Anthony because I'm always pretty negative, and when people get on my case, it's like I've got an agenda against him.
I don't like talking about Anthony because I don't like him.
But the thing is, I don't rate him. No, but I don't rate him. So people go, whenever I talk about him, I'm never going to go, he's the guy, or I think he's mint. I think he's not good enough. So people go, oh, Jay, That's just my opinion. I would always start or give Amad Diallo minutes over Anthony because I rate Amad Diallo. I think you said on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, technically he's one of the best players we've got.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. And I think he offers something. And I just don't think Anthony does. I'm sorry. And I think the manager knows that. I think deep down the manager doesn't rate Anthony that highly. I think he's giving him little minutes. He's starting him against, was it Barnsley? But did he play in the cup final? Did he? I don't think he did. Did he get any minutes? Did he get minutes in big games?
To me, I'm a big Amad fan, and him not starting some games recently, that I've not really been massively upset about it, because there have been a few games where he's been fairly like anonymous or not done much or not really affected the game or been quite passive. But it's just I feel like he's still good enough to where he should probably play a little bit more than he has or get more bench minutes, because to me, it's not even just about who you think's better or who you think's in better form. I just think Amad Diallo, compared to the other wingers that we have, offers something completely different to him in terms of his play style. So I think he's a nice bit of a switch up or a change of tempo or change of pace on the other side. Yeah. And I just don't feel like he's been utilised enough. I've not been advocating for him to be starting week in, week out, even though I'm a big fan of him, because I don't think he's
ready for
he's played quite that level. But even though I think he's still created the second most chances for United. But yeah, I just thought starting Mazraoui in the 10 when you could have possibly tried Amad there was insane. That was what I thought. If you're Amad, you're looking at that thinking, this gaffer. As a footballer, do you think that's like a permanent scar? And I've spoke to a couple of mates, obviously that are footballers, professionals, and asked them, what would you do in that situation? And if you were
Amad Diallo,
if you were Amad Diallo, and they've said, respectfully, he's got to go in the gaffer's office.
He's got to knock on and question.
He's got to knock in and question, like,
100%,
where do I stand? What should I do?
At least what was the thinking behind the decision?
What was the thinking behind starting a right back in a 10 when I could have possibly played there, and then bringing me on for 2 minutes?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? And
you could see he was, when he come on, he was totally, demotivated. He just, again, like, he's probably upset that he's not started, and then obviously not come on. He's brought Anthony on over him, and you could see when the staff was talking to him, and he just. He couldn't be having couldn't be bothered having the conversation. Just wanted to get it on the pitch and play. But it's frustrating for him. But again, when he gets opportunities now, he's got to go in and do the right things. If he gets an opportunity to come on today, hopefully he makes a positive impact on the game. Yeah,
this is the thing. Obviously he's still a young lad. There's still a lot of the season left. He can still hopefully get minutes, get opportunities, and show the manager what he's about. I think the fans all really like Amad Diallo. Yeah, they do. I think I get the impression that for whatever reason, he's never Ten Hag's never quite been that keen on him. He's sort of giving him some chances, but not many, really. If we're being brutally honest.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I will tell people though, as a manager, having players that you kind of favour over other players and having your opinions, just like anyone else, it's normal.
No.
Yeah. And I think Amad just might be a player where he respects his qualities and ability, but he just might not be like a winger that he likes or trusts.
He's going to.
I mean, that just might be the bottom line of it. I know a different gaffer might have.
Like you said, the two there with Rashford and Garnacho, like you said before, Ronnie, they're his go-to, aren't they? He probably feels they're his best options out wide at the moment, and if they're not fit, then obviously you look to turn to Amad. But again, Amad's, when he comes on, he's just got to do the right things, because one of them two could have a bad game and he could come on and do really well, and then it's his shirt to lose then.
Because a lot of people, because obviously then moving on from that, a lot of people are actually raging about thing you're not playing.
Ugarte. I wanted to ask you about this because someone mentioned it in the chat, and it is a good point. I think you've posted a few things about it on social media in the past, so I'll get to you in a minute. But Hopper, what would you make of the way Ugarte's been handled so far? Because there's been an element of almost, I wouldn't say handling with kid gloves a little bit, taking his time in terms of bringing him into the team. He had I think he was brought on against, was it Southampton? Then he starts a game, then he's rested, then he missed a couple of games, I think 2 successive games that he wasn't picked, which people sort of pointed out looks a little bit odd to rest him for 2. So he has used him sparingly. There's conspiracy theories. It might not even be conspiracy. It might be true that he didn't really want him, that he was sort of forced on him. That we heard Sofian Amrabat in the week saying that if you want to know why I'm at United, or not at United, sorry, asked Jason Wilcox. I'm paraphrasing, but basically saying it was Jason Wilcox's decision rather than the manager's not to keep him. The manager himself has spoken about how he would have liked to have kept Scott McTominay. I know there's different types of players. But what do you think of the way you guys come in? Do you think the manager doesn't rate him or is handling him carefully? What's your take on it?
No, I think if you're bringing someone in for that type of money, I think you've got to play him. You've got to play him. If you feel like he's your best midfielder, or you're bringing him in and for that type of money, and you're bedding him in nicely, like, fitness wise, obviously when he first come, did he need to build up his minutes? You don't know what goes on behind the scenes in terms of is he fit enough to start games, or does he need to add minutes to his game? But you can do that in training during the week. You can put in-house games on for that sort of stuff. For me, like, starting other people over him and not using him in 2 games and stuff like that is a bit of a question mark over that. And then that's when you get people saying, like you said before, does the manager really want him? What's going on? But probably his best game for United midweek. And then the game after, obviously, he finds himself out of the team again. So for him as a player, how does he find that, consistency in himself? You've got good performances, you're doing the right things, and then you find yourself out of the team. How's that? We talk about Ahmad knocking on the door and not questioning the gaffer, but asking the gaffer questions. But you could also say that about him as well. He's had a good performance. What's your way of thinking? Obviously, we're at West Ham away. Why have you gone, with Casemiro? Why have you gone with Eriksen after the performance that I've just give? So it's like he needs games to then get better and better. If he's not having the games, he finds himself in and out. He's going to be inconsistent with his performances as well as inconsistent with his appearances as well.
Yeah, I do.
And he's one. Sorry.
No, go on, please.
He's one of them where in that position as well, he's not that type of player where he's going to come on and make an instant impact. He's an older midfielder, so again, like, he can do a great job. He can get the team ticking and stuff like that. But he's not like a winger where you bring him on, go right, I'm going to bring you on for a goal here.
Yeah.
I know Ten Hag likes to bring like defenders on and stuff like that, midfielders on, but like he doesn't really have a positive impact in the game if you're getting beat. Obviously, if you want to manage the game, you might bring him on. So he's not really one of them where, go on, son, you go and show me what you've got. He's got to start the games to do that. That's my opinion, anyway.
No, Ronnie, what's your take on it?
Do you know? I personally, what I think? Ugarte is someone that I'm not sure Ten Hag 100% fancies. Anyway, by all accounts, he was an Ineos signing. He would have preferred to have kept McTominay and wanted Amrabat back. I think that's been well reported. And then Ugarte's then not kind of helped himself initially. Obviously, not having the time to bed in. Where his first couple of showings, he looked fairly dodged and raised a little bit of question marks. But then Ugarte's turned around now and probably been borderline man of the match in midweek and had his best game so far for United. And then Ten Hag then drops him the following game. So it's like, I think it gives almost credence to the conspiracy theory that Ten Hag might not massively fancy him. Some people are masquerading that and saying that he just likes to take his time with getting Ugarte up to speed, etc. But
that can be
did he do that with Mazraoui? No. Mazraoui was pretty much played straight away, and he's played ever since. I know, kind of probably out of necessity though, because we struggle in the fullback area, and he's done like this similar with the lit. So I don't know. I think Ten Hag must know what he wants. He must know who he trusts. I think Eriksen's come in and played really well, and I think he almost doesn't want to go away from that. That's quite often something that Ten Hag's done, where if he finds something that kind of saves him for now or works for now, he sticks out until it doesn't work, and then he changes it again. So I think that's the reason. But I think Ugarte's just got to probably perform when he gets the opportunity, and then he's almost got to make himself undroppable.
Yeah, we say that a lot, don't we? You know, when you get an opportunity, because I guarantee Ugarte will get opportunities. Yeah, he's not going to not play any games for Manchester United. He is going to get minutes. He's going to start games, and when he does, he's got to take it. I know it's easier said than done, but you know, there's a player there. There's a reason we brought him in, whether the manager's 100% behind it or not. So you've just got to perform, and also as well, you know, you look at the midfield we've got. Bruno Fernandes, all right, he rarely misses a game, but Eriksen, sooner or later, Eriksen's going to need a rest. And I know he's a different type player anyway. And Casemiro, there's still massive question marks around Casemiro, isn't there? You're not going to be picking him every single game, surely. So Ugarte, I think, will get chances, and he just needs to take him. I've said this before, and it annoys people because people sort of think you've got to have a massive opinion on something. But I'm waiting to see about Ugarte because I don't know much about him. Like, I know you watched a lot of him at PSG, and I trust you. I value your opinion. I'm not saying I don't, but I didn't. So I'm waiting to see what I see from Manchester
yeah.
United. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit and pretend, I was watching PSG loads last season. I know what Manuel Ugarte is about. I don't know.
What we'll tell people is the game on against Fenerbahce summed up exactly the type of player that Ugarte is.
Go on.
Ugarte was probably the first 60 minutes was his best, right? And he was almost, it could be harsh to say, but I feel like when the game was a little bit chaotic and we're sitting back and having to defend loads, that's when he was thriving.
Yeah.
Where he'll have to make tackles and interceptions,
putting out
fires and like putting his body on the line and being aggressive because we're on the back foot and we're defending loads. And that's kind of what he's best at rather than on the ball. And what I noticed was in the final 25 minutes of the game where we started to control it a little bit more, you almost like you didn't see him then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's how I analysed his performance in that game. I was like, you can see what type of game state that Ugarte is best at and where he thrives the best. But in a situation where United are actually like controlling games on the front foot, you don't really see him. Do you know what I mean? So I thought is he like the 6 for the future that's going to start for us? I still, from what I've seen of him, even before he came to United, I'm not sure he is that. Especially in this current system that Ten Hag plays.
He's not a
he's
ball player,
more of like a Fred replacement of. I feel like he's more of an 8 where you let him go out and like rat around, be aggressive, and you let him go on the front foot. His best asset, United haven't seen it much, but he's usually his ball carrying. That is quite a good ball carrier, dribble. He's got a little bit of a burst rather than his actual passing range.
Is that not a bit of a concern though, Ronnie? Because don't we need a bit more of a DM?
Yeah, we do. In my opinion, we do. We spoke about it.
Mainu's not that guy, really, is it? Not on his own.
Yeah.
And
I said to you before, I could see him doing that though.
Mainu?
Yeah, I could see him do it. Just the way he is on the ball.
I think we're talking about single. Like I think Ugarte can play as a DM, but I think he needs to be in a pivot where there's a midfielder next to him, rather than this single one.
He can't be that one that goes and gets off the back foot and dictates the game.
He's not that. He's not that.
That's not him.
But Mainu, I think Mainu could do that.
Mainu, I get your point. And listen, I love Kobe Mainu, so I think he can do anything. But it did seem. I thought the smart money was on us getting an out-and-out DM maybe. You know, in the summer, when everyone was looking at it going, United will probably go out. I mean, you could argue there's not loads of them available at a top level. You've always mentioned Adam Wharton. He's a bit more like that. I knew everyone. He's
not even having his best talent. No. This is interesting because you've got the likes of Evan Ferguson that had a lot of hype, and you've got Adam Wharton. Similar with these young players, you go through peaks and troughs. And I think Evan Ferguson scored his first goal in like a year yesterday. And then you've got Adam Wharton, who's
we were talking about Evan Ferguson, man. There was a time last season, I think it was around this time last season, where he was valued about 80 million quid. I think, did he score an hat-trick against you lot, Ethan? Yeah, he scored an hat-trick against Newcastle. Ethan's our resident Newcastle fan. And everyone was like, Evan Ferguson's the next big thing, and he's 18, he's banging in hat-tricks in the Premier League, and he didn't score for a year.
Yeah,
which just shows you got a sort of temporary expectations a bit with some of these younger players.
I think he was injured for a bit though. Wasn't
he was. Listen, I'm not digging out the kid. It's not easy scoring goals in the Premier League. And at 18 years old, he's shown more than a lot of other strikers at that age. Usually, 18, you're not even getting a look in as a striker, are you, in the Premier League? Let's be honest with you. That brings me nicely on to my next topic. Chido Obi Martin.
Yeah,
you must have been a very happy bunny.
For the first time in I don't know how long, I actually watched the 18s game.
Did you? Well, you picked the wrong one to watch, didn't you? But you was gutted.
Nah, do you know what it was? I think a lot of fans did it because obviously United have been making us upset, the first team.
Yeah.
And then I saw the lineup was Obi Martin, and you got Ibrahimov, and you got Lacey, and I was like, yeah, definitely tune in.
Lacey as well, man.
Yeah, tune in to watch, and I think having watched him, I might
watch him again.
Watch him like for the rest of the season because I really enjoyed it. And Chido Obi Martin. Promising, but
was it a 15-minute hat-trick?
There was a 16-year-old number 8 caught my eye. I thought he was the best player on the pitch.
I keep referencing your Twitter. Forgive me. I've said it about 8 times now.
Everyone give him a follow though.
Yeah, give Ronnie. I love Ronnie's Twitter. He's always on it.
Jim Thwaites, his name was 16-year-old midfielder. I thought he was the best player on the pitch by a country mile. He was. I looked at him and I thought he looks serious.
Jim, do you know what?
Do you know what I mean?
Your man, Finn, mentioned him. Who we have on the Academy review. Yeah, he
mentioned it before Saturday, and on Saturday he put, and then he's.
All United
fans know about him now.
Finn's on it, bro. Like Academy Scoop. Go and follow him. He's on the channel next week. We have him on every week doing Academy review, and he mentions Jim Thwaites, and he said I remember pointing out he's got the most northern name ever. That's my contribution to the discussion, by the way. But he was saying, like, and Obi Martin, a lot of expectation on the kid. Finn was saying he could be third choice striker this season for United if things go according to plan. You know, I mean, listen, I get there's a massive difference between
16,
the under 18s and the first team, but there's a reason this kid was so highly regarded. You know, United obviously got him and wanted him. Arsenal did the best to try and keep him. Mikel Arteta apparently spoke to him face to face to try and convince him to stay at the Emirates. Bayern Munich, I think, will link with him. So
that's what I mean.
Big boys, man. Big teams.
Carrington's looking proper at the minute. Do you know what I mean? There's some serious talents there, and I'm hoping that they do break through because I think United are going to need it almost the way that La Masia is saving Barcelona at the moment.
Barcelona's you talk about that. That was a coup and buster for me last night. I didn't see that one coming. Barca are absolutely smashing Real Madrid. Was it 4-0 in the end?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That
was an eye-opener.
I want to give him a shout out though because everyone's talking about their players for the 18s and how good the players are. Another thing that caught my eye the most was how well coached and drilled they look.
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
then I asked around on Twitter people at Watch, and he said that Adam Lawrence's name is for the 18s. He said that the 18s at United have probably been one of the best coached teams in the country for a few years now.
Last year,
they're breaking all the records. So you know, like in terms of the win runs they've had, the amount of wins they've had. Like you look at them, they're breaking United records, and look at the under 18s we've had since time began.
Basically, I want to go out there and I think United have a really serious gaffer there in the 18s. Probably will go on do a McKenna, go get a first team job eventually somewhere else. But
brilliant.
Adam Lawrence, man, shout out to him. He's doing
shout out to Adam Lawrence doing bits. Shout out to Cheeto Obi Martin. Shout out to everyone. Jim Thwaites on all the under 18s. It's nice to have a bit of positivity to talk about. FB F1 Sports says Ugarte needs to run a games. Goes on about rotation. Yet Ericsson has started every game since September. MD says regardless of who you think's better, is that Rashi and Garner are very similar. No real creativity in front line. He's created the most chances for us. I think they're talking about Amad Diallo again. Joshua Bowater, good to see Josh in the chat. He's always in there. Says unless we improve massively the next 18 months, I worry we won't get the chance to integrate some of the incredibly talented players from the youth team. I'll get your point now, I do, because I always think like if you're struggling, throwing youngsters on looks bad. Bringing them in, doesn't it? Looks like you're desperate, and also people think you're going to harm them because you're just bringing them into a shit show. If you're winning loads of matches and you're giving kids,
the manager might feel less likely to go and do that because he's under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, it's you know, I think I get that. So I think that's a good point from Josh. I think you need to be doing quite well to sort of bring in young players without looking like you've lost the plot or you're going to hurt them. Coach Zach, USMC vet, who's been a member of the first team 46 months. Thanks, Coach Zach, because that's pretty much since we started. If I'm Ahmad, at this point, I'm requesting a transfer. His treatment is laughable. Ronnie, year 1. Sancho, year 2. Ahmad, year 3. Does he need someone to scapegoat? He's making out there that the manager sort of always seems to have these players. I'm just going to say with Amad Diallo, so far this season, I think it's too soon to say that.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
I get your point, and I always say this. I would love to see Ahmad getting more minutes. I really love the kid, but I don't think you know by October when you have played some games that you should be going in and handing a transfer request. I think it's a bit premature, personally. I think you can maybe sort of wait up, even by January. You can say, all right, well, if in January you've had like 10 appearances and 8 of them have been from the bench, you might go, look, I'm 20. What is he? 22 now? 23. Yeah. I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah,
I should be getting more minutes than I am doing. Then you can have that conversation. I just feel right now it's a bit too soon. Yeah, definitely. I do. Lollipop says Yamal is under 18 and scoring in 4-0 wins at Real Madrid. I get it, but I also think Lamine Yamal is a generational talent. I know we don't like that word. Well, Joe Smith don't like that word.
There's a bit of a debate going on. I said Yamal's the best under 18 footballer I've ever seen. In my lifetime, yeah, and especially what he's doing.
Okay,
and he has an argument as being probably one of the best that's ever been for that age in terms of what he's actually doing. Right. And then obviously you've got Pele, who was looking like, was he like Brazil's best player at like 17 back in the day?
Rooney.
Pele, and then everyone says that's the debate. Everyone's like Rooney. So
I'm going to throw Norman Whiteside in as an older red.
Yeah, so
I'm not me may mock it. I think someone broke Pele's record in that World Cup.
Someone said Norman Whiteside. I think someone said Duncan Edwards.
Duncan Edwards, yeah. The thing with Duncan Edwards is none of us can speak from experience, even I'm not loud. But from the way people like Sir Bobby Charlton spoke about Duncan Edwards, Matt Busby spoke about Duncan Edwards, Jimmy Murphy spoke about Duncan Edwards, that he was the best player in that Busby Babes team that won back-to-back titles, and
So-
that was definitely going to win the European Cup.
I'd say that's the trio. It's like for best under 18 footballers of all
Yeah.
time. You're probably looking at like what Pele, Yamal, Rooney, and then it's like Ronaldo was doing bits at Cruzeiro when he was like 17. I think he scored like 44 goals in 42 games at that age.
R9.
R9.
Yeah.
And then before he went to PSV around 18. But I mean like actually.
I think if
18.
you,
I mean like 16, 17.
the trouble is a lot of those players like Pele, you know, the footage of him in the 1958 World Cup is shocking. It's difficult, you know what I mean? Like no one's really watched all those. I know he only played. I think he only didn't come into the semis, but obviously played his part of the quarters. He played his part, obviously. Ditto Duncan Edwards. There's very few limited footage of him. You don't really know. You have to go off people's words.
Yeah.
Even R9, I don't know how much people have watched of what he did in Brazil before he went to. Was it PSV he went to in Europe? Was his first European club. So it is difficult. I think with what you're seeing with Yamal, you'll be able to see it week in, week out. Rooney, obviously, we saw the goal against Arsenal that introduced him to everyone. And I always think Rooney was phenomenal. The thing with Rooney that I think was a bit different as well with some of these other players, it wasn't just his ability, physically.
Yeah,
He was.
It's that.
I remember him come at Old Trafford as a 17-year-old, and he was very lucky not to get a red card
because
he went through
Ronaldo,
someone.
wasn't it?
Because you know the Rooney
corner.
thing.
Yeah.
remember
You know
that,
the Rooney thing. You know the thing with Yamal. I'm not just talking about talent. It's about what he's achieved. It's like what was he young player of the tournament in the Euros. He's like helped spearhead a national side's attack, led the competition in assists at 16, and whilst winning the Euros, and then obviously he's basically scoring and assisting every single game for Barcelona in the Champions League and in the Liga, putting in the performances that he's doing. I feel like there's no way of downplaying the levels of what you're seeing. Obviously, the debate can be between him and Rooney. I know there's a bit of tribalism because we United fans.
No,
so United fans are going to be passionate about it, but to say that Yamal, to give that label to Yamal isn't some sort of like hyperbole. He definitely has an argument for it, for what he's doing or what we're seeing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
no, I listen, I agree. And I think with Rooney, what Rooney did when he was a youngster, he wasn't scoring loads of goals. You look at his goal scoring record at Everton, it wasn't that prolific. He scored great goals.
Yeah.
Early doors, Rooney, and then he became prolific when he was more or less when he came to
International
United.
stage, he was
International,
good from,
remember
like,
those goals against Croatia, for example, where he
yeah.
like sweaty hard strikes and all the rest of it. And that's a rarity as well.
What a
The thing
player.
that you mentioned there with what Yamal's doing for Spain. Some young players struggle on an international stage. We're still having a debate about Phil Foden. He's not even young anymore. Not that young. When's he going to turn up for England and all that? Rooney did that when he was like 17. He turned up for England. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not, you can't just dismiss that. Because people go, oh, well, in international football, it's easy. It's not. Because a lot of players struggle. Someone mentioned Michael Owen in the chat. And I know that might sound ludicrous, but Michael Owen as a teenager was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was.
He was. Everyone was like, "Who is this kid?" I remember seeing him against United at Old Trafford, and I was like, I hated him because he was unreal.
And then we got Chido Obi Martin next time. So I'm not saying that because that's putting a pressure on.
But there, you'll get clips up there, and someone, but it'll be all right because he's going to score loads of goals for United, so you'll be laughing. Brobot says conjecture. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll get to another one in a minute. Says United's poor form has led to a noticeable increase in Jay swearing. It's either effing this or jeffing that. Discuss. Do you think my swearing has increased since United's poor form?
No comment.
No, well, I've done them interviews before. No comment. That means yes. FBF1 Sports says good to see Amas on the bench. Hopefully, he gets some game time against Leicester. Don't understand some people on X moaning about the youth. Phil named Huggy says up the RH. Mikey140 says, guys, how long before we think about changing formation instead of manager or start 11? I love 4-3-3, but surely it's worth considering. Ronnie, what do you reckon of the formation? Is that something that needs to change, or is that something you think about? Because I always just assume now that's it.
I think it's just a standard formation across the board for most teams, really.
Yeah.
And all there is there's a variation in the way that the teams. It's like it will like be a base 4-3-3, but sometimes the teams don't look like it with obviously inverting fullbacks and where they're positioning players. I think it's become a game now where it's almost formationless. So like it'll say 4-3 on the tin, but it's not really that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's just really putting players in different zones. Really, I think that's what it's come to. It's become very like chess-like, innit, and very strategic. Almost people saying Pep killed the game a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
I think the
players-
4-4-2 was my era back in the 90s. Swashbuckling, just goals everywhere. Even like 94 when we won the double. like United were mint that season. We very nearly won the domestic treble as well. We got beat in the League Cup final against Villa, but we were dominant in terms of the amount of wins we had. But we conceded goals as well because it was just like end to end all the time, and it was great. And also, you got away with a lot that you wouldn't get away with now. Some of the challenges there were just ridiculous. You'd be banned for life if you were doing, and you didn't even get a yellow card half the time. Yeah. If you ever get a chance to watch United versus Wimbledon at their gaff, Eric's there and Vinnie Jones, mate. There's one point Vinnie Jones headbutts Roy Keane's groin and don't even get a booking. It's honestly, I'm not. It's right in front of the ref as well. It's mental, but it's a different era. Yeah, I get the whole argument about it can be a little bit sort of strategic or whatever.
I think it's down to the players though. Also, in terms of like, the players should dictate. You know, the style of player should dictate the tactics in terms of like the formations. Because you, as a manager, you might pick a certain team and you might line them up as a 4-3-3, but their style might not suit that. So then you've got to make little tweaks. That's why managers are paid the big bucks, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because tactically they will wear, you know, different formations, different players suits, different things. Just throwing it out.
Have you ever considered, because you do the would you not fancy, you know, maybe joining Stephen Howson in the dugout at Paddock FC? Or
No chance.
Not for you, just like coaching. You like
no. Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't give it a go. If the right thing come along, then potentially.
Yeah.
But you've got to be. For me, I would like to build experience, work with. It's different as a coach to a manager's completely different.
Have you got that? Because you're like a nice guy. Have you
yeah,
got
but
that edge
standards.
It's because there's a player gaffer. I watched Curzon on the weekend.
Yeah, Craig.
Craig Mahan. Yeah, Mahan. Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
He's player manager. It's funny on the sideline, and
I
he can just sub himself on.
No, I just think it's a bit toes the line, because when you're a player, obviously you demand certain things from the. When your manager, feel like it's different.
Yeah.
Like if he's on the pitch, for example, and he's giving it out to someone, and then stands on the side. What about if he makes a mistake? The lads ain't going to give it him.
He can just go.
You know what I mean? He could manage it off, couldn't he? Take him off. He's just giving me a load of grit. You know what I mean? It's different with respect type of thing. I would, but no, I would like to give it a go. I think I would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd smash it. Get involved in the chat in the comments. Let us know what you think. Oh, the sound. Apparently, the sound keeps dipping out. Come have a look at that. Oh, it's back. People. Yeah, I think we've already sorted it. Producer Ethan sorted it. There you go. Someone was saying it's all sorted. Sorry, Ronnie. There's someone who said, "Can you tell Ronnie I love him?" John Kind.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I've made that bit up. Can you tell Ronnie his quality? No, I won't.
John Kind.
Yes. Your creepy uncle says looking extra shiny today,
Thank
Jay.
You, bro.
Thank you. Yeah. Someone here, man123 says Ahmad getting the Van der Beek treatment from fans. What's he done apart from the Liverpool goal to warrant this demand to start him? I think that's a bit harsh. I think he's done more than just the Liverpool game. I think the goal. Sorry. I think he's had some good games and. You know, you look. It's not just a big part of it is Ahmad, but also what you're seeing elsewhere. You're going, can Ahmad do more than this, or can he offer us something different? And I think he can, but you know, I don't think it's quite the same as Van der Beek. I get your point, and you always say it, don't you, about whoever's not playing. Excuse me, bit of windy pops from the Pepsi Max cheddar. Says whoever's not playing, he's the answer. And Van der Beek was that guy, wasn't it? Where people were coming out with nonsense like he should start over Bruno and all this other drivel. And I remember there was this sort of like campaign to get Van der Beek in the team, and yet when he did play, he didn't do a lot. And you're just like, really? Where I think that with Ahmad, we have seen a little bit more than that. Someone said, and I've missed it, so I'm going to paraphrase. Oh, there you go. Ibby says, Jay, what trophy is Eric Ten Hag going to win us this season? Well, I'll put that out to you, lads. What trophy is Eric Ten Hag going to win? He's won 2 trophies in his first 2 years. Is he going to win one in this season?
I hope so. I hope so. League Cup, FA Cup again.
Fucking hell.
Carabao.
I mean, I'm not dismissing the League Cup, but yeah, it shows, doesn't it? You know, that's where we're at.
Carabao Cup,
the League
FA Cup.
2 League Cup.
I just feel like we're a few years away from you know, potentially challenging. And
Europa.
Well, we've not won yet in Europa League.
I'd like to win a game in Europa, let alone a trophy.
Be a nice
that'd
one.
be
To
a
be
treat
fair, that
for
would
me.
be a good one.
Yeah.
It would be a good one to win.
I think Europa League. I think Europe is one of the biggest tests for managers tactically.
Yeah.
Teams that they don't tactics that are stylistically different, countries that are stylistically different, playing and operating against teams that you don't see week in week out. That you've got to basically do probably about 3-4 days of advanced analysis on whatever taping. I think it's, and also probably one where you've got to rely on a lot of tactical tweaks in game once you see things that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that United have been so poor in Europe during Ten Hag's tenure, I think that is probably an example of him probably being a little bit weak when it comes to his tactical acumen. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I see it. When I look at our European form, I think I look at that and thinking that's probably more to do with a tactical issue.
Isn't it weird that we beat Barcelona in the Europa League? You look at the trajectories of the two teams since then. It's like they've just, they're doing really well, and we're just the worst we've been for ages.
Yeah, I know because I'm saying that, and we fucking felt like the other day we beat Barca and that. I know Barca were really bad at that point, but
you see, like that, they've sorted out what they needed to sort out and look like they're flying again. And whereas I was after that season, I know it wasn't flawless, and obviously losing at Anfield and losing at the Etihad the way we did was completely unacceptable and horrible as a fan. But we had some big wins that season. There was a consistency there at home. We obviously won a trophy, and there was, when you list the teams we beat that season: City, Arsenal, Barca, Liverpool. It's not bad, is it? It's not a bad little record to have. And then the next season we struggled, and then this season so far it's been very underwhelming. So it is frustrating that United can't
positivity
quite
today.
keep
Better
moving
kick
forward.
on now.
Yeah, well, this is it. Listen, Eric Ten Hag, whether you like him or not, he is the manager of Manchester United. We won our last league game. You've got to build on it. West Ham are there for the taking. Get involved in the chat in the comments. I'm going to go through the teams again. In fact, you can see the West Ham team there. Fabianski, Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos, Kilman, Emerson, Alvarez, Rodriguez, Sola, Paqueta, Bowen, Antonio, subs Areola, Kufal, Guilherme, Todibo, Irving, Souček, Ings, Somerville and Creswell. John Clare Todibo, were you gutted winning game?
not really.
Were you bothered?
I wasn't that bothered, no.
Because I didn't know, again, sorry, I'm that guy, I didn't really know a lot about him, but if you don't know, he was at Lille, wasn't he? At Nice, sorry, not Lille. He was at Nice, wasn't allowed to come to United because the UEFA said there was some sort of issue there with him signing because Sir Jim Ratcliffe owns both clubs, so they were sort of saying that's not allowed to happen. Lots of people lost their minds over it. I didn't really have a strong opinion, other than I thought it was a bit of a farce when City are buying Savinho, whatever his name is, from wherever.
For like 20 mil.
Yeah, which, okay. Yeah. Well, you've done well to get him. But
yeah, it was like valued, like at that point, it's 19, I think he was the assist leader or thereabouts in La Liga. Like, was Girona's borderline best player, ascending Brazilian winger. And City get him for like 25 million when obviously he's probably worth double that. But
it was a bit weird with Savinho because he was at Troyes or Troyes, the French club in League 2, and he was there for 2 years. I don't think he kicked a ball for him, and they got relegated. It's just
how old would he have been then though? Because he's young.
By the time he technically only left this summer. That club, he was that was his club. He was loaned out to Girona. Yeah. So just a bit odd, should we say? Yeah, it's not the end of the world, though, is it? I mean, like you say, Ronnie, you're not that bothered. We didn't get, we didn't end up getting Jean-Claude Todibo, and I'll be honest with you, I can live with it. In terms of Manchester United, you can see the team there: Onana, Dalot, Martinez, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Eriksen, Casemiro, Bruno, Marcus Rashford, Højlund, Garnacho, and on the bench you got Bayanda, Amas, Evans, Lindelof, Fletcher, Ugarte, Ahmad, Wheatley, and Xerxes. Harry Amas on the bench. Don't usually see him, do we, in the first team squad?
No, we don't, but maybe because of the Anthony injuries snuck in. But will he probably come on? Unlikely. But he's a player with a lot of talent and someone that United definitely believe there's a pathway for. Just got to see him make the next step in terms of physically and technically, and then hopefully he can be a top player, because left back's an area of, especially with Shaw being so unavailable and injured, that we're going to need someone quality.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's nice to see. The young lads getting opportunities on the bench as well. I know Jack Fletcher's Also getting an opportunity at the moment on the bench. It's good experience for the young lads, isn't it? You know, travelling with the first team, being in and around it.
Yeah.
You know, it's invaluable. You know, they might not, you know, potentially get on, but it's great to be around it, because if they keep developing and keep around it as much as can, it's, you know, they're in front of the manager, they're showing what he's got, and you know, if it do come available, then they've got a chance. It's like anything, if you get an opportunity, go and take it.
Where
Nice
do you
to see that.
Where do you stand up? I don't know if me and you spoken about this with Eric Ten Hag. Have you still got faith in him, or are you losing a bit of enthusiasm?
It's difficult. It's difficult because like he's the man in charge, and until he's not the man in charge, then it is what it is. It's his ship. He's in charge of it, and I know there's a lot of question marks over, you know, tactically, you know, decision making, you know, in-game decisions, selections. You know, there's a lot of pressure on him at the moment, and he has got to be massive changes, in my opinion, in terms of what we see, like the output on the pitch and results, because it is a results-driven business as well at the end of the day. So probably didn't answer your question there, Jay, but
no, listen, I get
difficult.
it.
He's in charge of this, you know.
I'm with you in terms of it is difficult, and I, up until the Spurs game, was very, very much behind him in terms of I thought he deserved more time, and I had faith in him, and I thought he would turn around. Now I'm not so sure. I'll be honest with you. That rattled me, that Spurs game, and I watched the performance even before the Bruno red card. We were woeful, and I get a feeling as much of in my heart as much as my head that this isn't going to end well. That this isn't going to end with him lifting a Premier League title, Manchester United. It's going to end up with him getting sacked.
Yeah, I don't want, like I said, I don't want to sit on the fence in terms of that, but it's like, you know, we all passionate, we all have our opinions about obviously what should happen, what team selection, what players should play. But again, you know, them lads that go out on the field are representing the football club, the fans, and they've got to give the best account of themselves, because if you don't get the results, then he's the first one that we turn to. You know, as a manager, obviously the players get questioned, but also he's picking them. And if the lads are not performing, he's continuing to pick them and not trusting what he's got inside in terms of signings. You know, the club are investing money and he's not playing the signings, then that's a bit of a question mark. But as long as he's in charge, I think everyone should just get behind him and just hopefully successful for the football club.
We spoke about this the other day. It'd be mint if United wins today and eventually Lopetegui gets sacked. I'm not trying to cost anyone his job, but come on, who cares? And West Ham ended up with David Moyes.
Again.
Because they love David Moyes, don't they, West Ham?
He does a good job there, though, doesn't he?
I think the board love giving him a job when they have to, but I don't think the fans are too enamoured of him.
He's done a good job, though, hasn't he?
You know, I feel really, really sorry for you lads in about 2 seconds, but I need a quick toilet break.
No problem, mate. No problem.
So I'll take that. Because you've been on your phone too much
no
already
problem
today.
At all, mate. No problem.
You're getting your phone confiscated.
Hey, is he having a go at you already? Is he having a is he bollocking you? Yeah, he's used to that.
Listen, he gets away with murder with him, right? He's like my surrogate son. Honestly,
I'm used to these bollockings, mate. Honestly.
Ronnie get away with murder. Nice little transition there. Hey, there we go.
Okay, he's gone now. Out he goes.
Producer Ethan's having one. I think he's got half an eye on the Newcastle versus Chelsea game here, the lineup or whatever. But we love him, so don't worry.
I get more bollockings.
Right.
I'm not a permanent member of this.
Shut
this
up. You're
channel.
Involved. Right.
You know,
you're involved in this channel.
You know, I come in.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we love it.
And he gives me more bollockings than full-time staff.
He sent me a message, right, once.
Honestly,
right.
guys,
he sent me a message,
get on him.
And I was having my tea, and my reply came across as a bit short.
Out of order it was.
And it wasn't. It didn't mean to be. I was multitasking. And then he sent me a voice note, and he went, yeah, me getting a bollocking head off the J Motti. And I looked back at my message and I thought, that didn't come across as friendly as normal. Because usually I'm very friendly and jovial. So I apologise, and then he's blown me up on the channel ever since on a live. And I get death threats and everything because everyone loves you. People saying, how dare you speak to Hopper. Listen,
I appreciate guys.
He's from Joylston, right? If I gave him any shit, he'd take me outside and batter me. Played out says J8 Side 8. I love him. He's my favourite. My second favourite ginger.
Oh, who's your first?
My eldest.
Okay. I'll let you off. I'll let you off then.
Do you know what I mean? Come on. I'll name this podcast later. It says the criticism of Eric Ten Hag is warranted. It's the vitriol from some that I don't agree with. I like that. I get it. I think, as a channel and as a person, I was going to give your honest opinion on the manager. We've done that ever since we were full-time Devils. When we had, Fergie was a manager when we started, and you had obviously Moyes and Van Gaal and all the rest of it. You're always going to give your opinion. I know as well. But I think sometimes you do see some stuff about Ten Hag, and it is a bit much, innit? And I've never been a big fan of that. I've never been a big fan of it with players. I think you can criticise people without.
I think everyone obviously
crossing that
we
line.
all love the club and we all support the club. So everyone's passionate about it. So and that's the beauty of football. Everyone's entitled to their opinion and it's valued. Everyone's opinion might be different, but he is the man in charge at the moment, and we've got to support him and the team. And again, everyone just wants to see United back where we were. That free flowing football, attack minded, and even when we watch the game, we wanna enjoy watching the lads play. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I watch the games and I'm like, lads, come on, like where's the excitement? Where's the attack minded play? Where's the freedom? Sometimes it feels like it's a bit dull. You know what I mean? You just want to see that they express themselves and have fun. We're not seeing a lot of that this year, in my opinion.
Get involved in the chat and comments. Let's get 1,000 likes, sorry, not 100 likes. Only 322, so come on, we can do a lot better than that.
Come on, we can get
Smash
up there.
the likes. Come on, let's get up there.
Up the RH,
Up
get
the
on the
RH,
likes,
smash
come
a like.
on.
If you love RH,
Get the comments,
hit
up
the like.
RH,
Come on,
about to kick
over
off.
3,000 people watching. We haven't
Love
got to
it.
1,000 likes. That is a disgrace. The teams are just lining up well. It seems like all the children are lining up there. All the mascots there. I've got a full complement of mascots waiting for the players to arrive. Game will be kicking off in about, what are we on now? About 4 minutes, isn't it? Joshua Xerxes, we're just watching it down the tunnel. It always makes me laugh.
What's your opinion on him? Sorry.
Xerxes.
Yep.
I think he's a good player. I think you can see the qualities he's got. My only concern with Joshua Xerxes is he's not a goal scorer. And I worry that if you have a front three with Xerxes and two of our wingers, there's a lack of goals there. Because at the minute, we haven't got... I think Xerxes would be great or ideal if you had wingers that can get you 20, 30 goals a season. Now, obviously, Marcus has done that.
Yep.
Is he going to do it this season? I don't know. I hope so. He keeps working with you, so hopefully you can help him do it. That's my only sort of worry with Xerxes, is he's not...
I think when if you play
he's
him,
not that guy in terms
him,
of getting goals.
you have to, like I said before, you have to change the formation. I think he has to play with someone. Same with Hoyland. Hoyland's obviously that target man. You're relying on, Garnacho and Marcus to then create something, come inside, shots, crosses. Like we haven't, we do always speak about it. If you're going to play them two, you have to play together because Xerxes can drop in, Hoyland can go, beyond. But again, come on the Reds anyway.
Come on the Reds. Almost up to 500 likes, halfway there. Well done, guys. Keep smashing a like. Yeah, Ronnie's coming in now. He's going to walk across my camera any second now. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Oh, sorry, I'm getting it wrong. Yeah, get involved in the chat and the comments. I'm not going to keep your phone confiscated. Just stay off it, as you're grounded. Right.
You're grounded.
Zach Oldham says Xerxes is crap, honestly. Okay. Wow. I've noticed a lot of fans don't like Joshua Xerxes. I've spoken to a few, and I saw it at Old Trafford when he came on against Brentford. The reaction from the crowd weren't great.
You know what it is with Xerxes, yeah? He doesn't have the kind of... He's languid, kind of laboured, almost kind of lethargic style that he has. You've got to be really, 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 really good to have that and players and fans like you.
Yeah.
If you're playing poorly and you're not offering much and you're being that, fans are not going to like you.
No, you make a great point.
That's because think about the flip side of it. Think of Garnacho.
Yeah.
Garnacho's going to be someone that fans do love or like because he plays with a sense of urgency and he's energetic and he's almost got that mentality of, you know what I mean? No matter what, he's going to run at you. No matter what, he's going to try.
Relentless.
And even when he plays rubbish, sometimes he plays awful.
Yeah,
but I think
what
fans will still like is the fact that he looks like he's trying.
I think an even better comparison, Ronnie, is Hoyland, because I actually think Hoyland is in a similar position. I get your point about Garnacho, but Hoyland, even when he's not scoring, he's getting stuck in. He's running a lot. He's physical. He's moaning. He's shouting. Like he looks like he gives a toss.
Yeah.
Xerxes looks like we're 4-0 up. Do you know what I mean? Like that's his sort of aura. Yeah. And if you're chasing a game, or he's giving the ball away, you get frustrated. So the guy
because fans didn't really like Martial for the similar thing, but from what I've seen, I think Martial's a better player.
Do you know what Martial did as well? Martial had that thing of his first season was very positive. The goal on his debut, obviously winning the FA Cup, was that his first season as well? I think it was, wasn't it? I think
it was a 3-year period where I think
so it started quite well.
There's a 3-year period where probably even more than that, where Martial's actually goals contributions were quite well in line with Rashford's.
Yeah, no, they were. You're right.
Do you know what I mean? In terms of goals and assists, but
Injuries caught up with Martial.
Yeah.
They did. But I get your point. Like people, you say he looks like he's fuming, but even when he looked like he's fuming, he still get you a goal.
Yeah.
And there was a spell where you thought, okay, this kid could be, he could be up there with some of the United greats. That was the feeling when we first brought him in. Teenager, big expectation. I think he was it a Golden Boy nominee or whatever he was, and all the rest of it. And like I said, the goal on the day, the goal against Everton in the FA Cup semi-final, big goals that matter. But unfortunately, didn't quite live up to expectations.
I'm just gonna this to death.
Give me your score predictions before it kicks off, and I'll get the lads.
I can't see the. All right, I can't. This is famous last words, but I can't see how West Ham hurt us massively without Kudus. I think Kudus is the exact type of kryptonite player that United struggle against: pace, power, dribbling, the ability to take men out of the game. And when he was suspended, I thought that was a major plus because we struggle daily against players like him. And I think West Ham without him, they don't look too. I look at their lineup and you got Bowen and you've got obviously Antonio who can be a bit physical, and you've got Paquette who's a really good player, but I don't see how they massively hurt us as much without Kudus.
And also the game's kicked off, by the way, just underway.
Let's go.
I agree there on it. And also there's that whole thing of the narrative. It's like whenever Kudus does anything well against us or for anyone, people always go, why didn't we get him?
Instead of Anthony.
Yeah. Like there's that whole thing in it. It's almost like it's set up in that way when he plays, but obviously he's not playing today. Manchester United here just playing the ball around the left-hand side, our left-hand side.
Mazraoui left back.
It looks like Mazraoui on the left and Delo on the right. And from the early sort of touches there, I think I saw Garnacho on the left as well. I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So it looks like a similar setup to Brentford in terms of the front three, because it was Marcus on the right.
Rashford on the right.
Marcus's passing in that Brentford game was fantastic, by the way. I want to see more of that. He's obviously been working with you on that, hasn't he? You know what I mean? I don't give you all the credit, but
no, it's not me, mate. It's him. That doing well. Doing well.
Just needs to our reach and then fucking output just increase.
That's it, mate. Don't want to go into details, but I will if you want me to. No, I'm joking. Just needs to keep going, mate.
Yeah, he does. I agree.
Some great performances. Get that consistency level. That work ethic. The output's important for him as well. Being in that position.
Yeah. Some of the chat in the comments about score predictions saying Jim Mack says 0-2, so I presume that's a 2-0 win to United. S.I. Renate says a shaky 2-1 win, I'll take it. MF Grimm says 3-1. Ricky Spanish 3-1 Garnacho to score. Ivan Mpande says 3-1 United. Bill Baggio TMUA says this has mess written all over it. Lucky 2-all. K Dilks says Garnacho back to 2. Ibby says 3-0 United. Let's go. Yeah, Marcus.
Square it. Finished. Right leg.
Oh
off
my
the
God,
bar.
fuck's sake.
Oh, Garnacho at the bar.
Good effort as well, man.
It's great decision making there, by the way.
Very nearly an early goal for Manchester United.
He was at Hoyland then. That decision looked to chop back for the pass.
Now, Alejandro Garnacho. Now it's Bruno. No, he's crowded out there. Garnacho hitting the
Be
bar.
stronger there. Come on. Oh,
Was that a Megs?
it was. Oh.
West Ham countering now.
Jeez.
Out to Antonio. De Ligt
Right, stand.
covering him.
Get tight.
Michael Antonio.
Done well.
Got the ball, Antonio.
Yeah.
Slide. Free kick now.
Don't foul him.
He's done well there. Well done.
Right.
Off the bar. Great strike. Little whip
defended.
technique.
Be interesting to see De Ligt against Michael Antonio, because you'd think De Ligt would handle him, wouldn't you? You don't think he won't get to.
It was just sloppy passing.
This is it, yeah.
Good pass by
Great.
Ericsson.
It was Bruno. That little shot back.
Bruno there.
Oh, great decision. Oh, it's right. He's got to hit the target, lads, hasn't he?
Yeah, what, hitting post and bar, I'm always like, it's not the target.
Well, I know it's the target, but I mean, like, he's got to.
It's not the target. It's an off-target shot, isn't it?
Is that what it's called? Is it?
It's not post and post and bars.
Is
off-target,
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronnie's always been keen to
Yeah,
highlight that.
Yeah.
All right. You learned something.
I think
over
first.
there. Oh my God!
They're all over the gaff here, West Ham.
Oh.
Right, Garnacho again. Some kid called Palmer scored for Chelsea. He'll never make it, whoever he is.
Barely played for Short Town.
I feel like we're going to set Ronnie off again on his Mason Mount Cole Palmer thing in a minute if we're not careful.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask.
You got the assist?
We'll find out. We'll find out who got the assist.
Ethan will take his time, though, of course.
Ethan's our resident
With
Newcastle fan. There's fuming at that one.
I need it to be Jackson.
It was Jackson.
Oh, no, boy. Why have you got him on your fantasy? Yeah.
Do you know what? I triple captained Ireland because I thought they're going to batter Bournemouth, and it was Southampton. Sorry, it was 1-0.
Yeah,
I mean, he did score, but
I've had a great week going fantasy.
have you? Mate,
I had him Bemo as well.
I hate fantasy football.
good play.
I took
Well done.
Kovacic out 2 hours before he scored a brace the other week.
Go on.
Fucking great.
Ooh,
Oh,
down the Achilles.
referee!
Good play that from
That's good
Marcus
decent
and
Oh, it's offside for Palmer. There you go.
Oh.
Ethan's happy. These two are fuming.
VAR, yeah?
Ethan like that. He went offside like he was waving.
Yeah,
at
like
the
he was
match.
waving,
I was
right.
like, offside. That's the signal. Oh, he's doing the flag. Sorry.
Okay, no, funny.
So there you go. A bit of good news for Ethan. To be fair, that's good news for United, that, because Chelsea are eventually.
Yeah, because we see them as the kind of like, we've got to keep an eye on the results of like Tottenham, Chelsea.
Yeah, that's where we're at, lads. We're not. We don't forget about Liverpool and City and Arsenal. Let's be honest. I mean, don't forget about them. We hate them, but you know,
Nice,
you know my
good play.
point.
Go on, Delon.
Slide.
Go on.
Oh.
Well, a bit unlucky. Well, Mazraoui. High tempo this game so far, which seems to be
Started on the
suiting
front
United
foot.
a bit more than West Ham.
Man on.
Hello, is that West Ham? Bruno. Down that line. Garnacho.
Yeah, that's him.
Back to Bruno.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
one of them. It's like
I think because that's the thing, because Garnacho knows him as well,
Yeah.
so he's probably. I reckon he's rarely gonna probably go 1v1 too much.
Do you reckon?
gonna go
Yeah.
out, cut
Marcus
back and
on
come
the
back
right.
back inside
Yeah.
like he done then. He's one of them though, like you said, Ronnie, before. Like that's his game though, innit? In terms of high volume, like getting at him. Like,
Soft.
got to make good
Free
decisions.
kick
though.
against Casemiro. I think it was. 5
Well, yeah,
minutes in.
because West Ham had a bad time of it, haven't they? It was weird though, because you'd think they have all right players, but I did look at the starting lineup and thought,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not the greatest, is it? I mean, it's one of those. You were saying it, Harry. It's like there's players there that when they turn up can cause anyone problems. Antonio can be an handful when he turns
Yeah,
up.
he can be.
Bowen can be a reet handful.
Paquette as
Got
well.
respect.
as well.
Got respect what they've got, you know what I
you know, you can't just dismiss them all. But if we're going to be honest about it, and we should be, he says, as West Ham almost go through on goal,
Yeah.
Manchester United should be beating West Ham. Eriksen here.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that's
Looked
nice.
at- yeah, he
Good
looked at
play.
it.
Yeah, I didn't know
There,
what.
innit?
There we
Good
go.
play. Very good.
Yeah.
Just keep keeping the ball.
Get the ball very
There's
well.
that long ball.
Is
Go
he,
on then.
is he
That's-
through it? Oh, there's a ball
unlucky.
over the top there for Bruno. Was it Bruno? Yeah.
Unlucky. Good play.
He's good at playing that pass sometimes, though, Rashford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Got
lot of
one
them
in behind from deep.
diags as well, don't they?
I'd be amazed
Keeping
if
the
this.
ball
I'd be
well.
amazed if this game ends 0-0. I'll be honest with you. Famous last
We
words.
played good football so far.
But I would.
You know? Wan-Bissaka in midfield and that.
Inverted.
Did an interview, didn't he, for Sky Sports the other day, Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah.
And I used to feel sorry for him because he got a lot of grief, didn't he? I know you're laughing now. He got a lot of grief for his
Can't imagine what
interviews.
that was like.
No, but when we spoke to him, McCullough spoke to him, he opened up a bit. I think the first couple of minutes was a bit awkward, but then McCullough started talking about his tattoos and stuff, and it was a good interview. If you get a chance, go and check it out. It's still up on
Why
on Paddock.
does he get a bit of grief for his interviews?
He's not that confident.
like in front of the camera.
He's
He's just a bit socially awkward.
yeah,
yeah.
he's had a couple of stinkers. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, what about-
United through
Go
it.
on then.
Garnacho in the box.
Go on.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
he got it at the time.
Oh, he's got to do better there. Well wide in the end.
Now, when we have had the ball, though, we've been
And
like,
he
been very
could maybe
well.
he could-
Sharp.
I mean, I don't blame him for shooting.
Good sharp play.
But Rashford was running in as
Yeah,
well, but it was
Bruno,
neither
great
here nor
ball.
there. It wasn't.
There's no whip on it.
Rashford couldn't get to it,
No
and it was
kill.
a poor shot.
Yeah,
So it
no
didn't
whip.
if it tests the keeper, you might even get a bit of joy from
That
the
touch
rebound.
doesn't help him either. He's bobbling
No.
up, but he gets no whip on it, does it?
You're right.
No
There's
whip.
no whip on it. It's just wide.
Yeah. Great play, like you said, running like keeping the ball well, but when it's the right,
Yo,
the
when we've had the ball,
decision-making's
man,
good.
we've been
When to
good,
play
sharp
forwards and
playing,
crisp,
yeah.
it's good. Got to keep this going. Well done.
Casemiro here. United have looked positive so far. West Ham had that one little sort of counter, but United have certainly had the two best chances. Garnacho hitting the bar, and then Garnacho with a better chance through on goal. And he left it a little bit later. What do you make of Delo's form? You've worked with him. He's been. I like Delo, and I know you're one of his biggest advocates. Yeah. But I think he's been a bit up and down this season. Not quite been as consistent as we've seen in last season.
Last season, he had a great season.
Yeah.
Obviously, getting personal accolades as well. I think this season.
Do you think the change in position hurts him a little bit, or what do you make of that?
It's difficult.
Sorry,
no, go on. Either I'm not.
No, but I swear someone said he started like 60 games in a row or something.
That sounds right. I cannot remember a lot of time when Diogo Dalot didn't start for United.
Yeah, he's been very consistent in terms of his his appearances and stuff. I think this season, I think he's made a few mistakes positional wise. Switching off. At back post, people running across him. There's a few question marks on that stuff, but I think he was fantastic last season, and I think who else is going to play over him? You know what I mean? He's cemented himself in the team, and like Wan-Bissaka's gone here. He's been that first
risky
choice.
Risky one from Casemiro, got away with that one. Do you think there's anything in the? Joe Smith was making the argument a few weeks ago that when Luke Shaw comes back, that there might be a conversation over Managerial or
possibly.
If Shaw starts left back, possibly, fair enough. No, we'll see anyway. But so it's good to get your thoughts, Ronnie, because like I said, you love Delo, don't you?
I think it's been very up and down.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's been that kind of season, hasn't it, for quite a few players, to be honest.
Not good. Not gonna lie. I want us to nick a goal here whilst we've had a really good
getting a bit of pressure. Get involved in the chat in the comments. Captain,
1,000 likes.
No, we're not. If we get 1,000 likes, we'll score. That is a rule, and it's true.
Usually does happen.
Captain Steak Bake, which is a great name, says United get us grips for the first 20 minutes, then let us down. That's been a post-Fergie trait. That we've done that a lot,
There was do
you know what I mean? I remember, I think it was
nice
under Ollie for the first 20 minutes. We'd be on it and then we'd tail off a bit, and then but at least with Ollie, we used to usually get a goal later on. Please hit a like button. We're almost up to 700. We want to get to 1,000 likes. The lame name says Delo gives us more in attack than Mazza. I'm losing Mazarawi there.
I would agree with that. I think Mazza's very reminds me of like an old school right back, like out and out full right back, whereas Diogo's up and down. He gives you a bit more attacking wise. Mazza's always. I think he's.
We're in again here. Garnacho.
Go on. Finish it.
Plays it across to Højlund.
Great play.
A few touches there.
Great feet.
But I think he just got crowded out. Still live.
Garnacho keeps getting in behind.
Christian Eriksen here on the edge of the box, is it?
Wan-Bissaka.
Bruno keeps playing great ball. Oh my God! Bruno, you got
Bruno
the target.
Bruno header 6 yards out, and he's headed it over. Is he onside?
Oh man!
Bruno looks like he's unhappy with someone. I don't know who he's unhappy with. Let's have a look at this here. So
I don't think it is. First time.
I don't think he is.
No,
Casemiro well onside. He's got away the target.
He's going to go down.
Bruno Fernandes. He's got well under it.
Man,
we've been well on top, man.
Yeah, that reminded me of Marcus Rashford against Everton a few years ago.
Bruno keeps playing them, them passes. He played 3 or 4 of them first time. This is brilliant.
He's unlucky there, to be fair, the kid. Højlund with good feet there. Casemiro.
While they're on top like this, like you said, Ronnie, you need to get one here now. Right,
Marcus on the right hand side. And I'm not being funny, West Ham fans can turn like anyone on their own team. Right, I've not been at this stage. I've been at Upton Park a few times, and they're like, mate, they're very quick if it goes wrong to start getting out.
Great ball. Put it in the box. Playing well so far. Good.
Just need us to get that goal. Get ahead.
Andy Moore says, can RH take our shooting training, please?
Can be arranged.
That's got to have gone out on it, surely.
Oh, hey.
Lucas Fabianski's a weird guy, isn't he? Because remember when he was at Arsenal, he was ridiculed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Arsenal. He went to West Ham, he's done alright, hasn't he? You know what I mean? I don't really look at him as an issue. He used to be like, oh, Fabianski, oh, what a disaster. And then he just sort of went away from Arsenal and did all right. There's a few keepers like that. I think there's something in the water at Arsenal when you're a goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was it Martinez who went away from Arsenal and won a World Cup?
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Never played there.
Here's Antonio with a ball out. Is it to Bowen here on the right hand side? Wan-Bissaka on the overlap there. Adam Wan-Bissaka with a good ball, to be fair, but it's cut out there by, I think, is it Lisandro Martinez?
Nacho needs to be careful because that's one thing we've seen a few games.
I'm last few games, man. Garnacho's
runners, man.
he's been letting his fullback go a lot.
Yeah, can't be doing that. Yeah, going back to what you were saying earlier, Alex, Wan-Bissaka did a few interviews early doors where it was like you could see he was struggling.
Really,
yeah. So they sort of took him off interviews, and then that's why I was surprised when he popped up on Sky.
Struggling.
Nah, yeah, there was one after the Villa game in particular where we won 2-1, and they asked him about Aston Villa's goal, and he said, which one? And the commentator was like, well, they only scored one. And he went,
no.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand what you mean now.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's like, it's not. I'm not being horrible to the kid because he's a very gifted footballer. But yeah, that was a terrible ball by Antonio. We'll have that.
Strong lad, isn't he?
Antonio.
That's what you might watch, like, if he gets into a bit of physical deals with Martinez. But Martinez he's pretty clever with his defending and that.
Yeah.
Brain oversize. Back through, yeah.
Good play.
Good.
Very good.
Was that half? It's a little foul there, but
Switch it.
5 attempts by United so far to 0 attempts from West Ham. 63% possession by Manchester United as well. That's a poor ball though. Oh, well done, Mazraoui.
Oh, wow.
It's been a lot of the same thing this season, though, where, like, obviously probably not finishing opportunity.
That's a terrible ball by Antonio. Wan-Bissaka just got a touch on it there. West Ham's passing has been shocking, by the way.
They've been so bad this season.
Yeah.
And they look as bad as advertised today.
This is it. You said it, Ronnie.
I'm hoping...
We've got to take advantage of this because their heads will drop as well, I think.
These are cool little 2-3-0. Comfortable for once.
Nice again.
It's a great ball by
really progressive.
Bruno Fernandes through to Marcus, who's just moved over to the left for a minute.
They should do that. They should keep interchanging Garnacho and Rashford.
They did that a little bit against Brentford, to be fair. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hold on.
Oh shit.
Go on. The lights onto that.
Good kick.
Wan-Bissaka there, cutting that one out. Antonio down the right hand side here now.
We want him in the box.
I was going to say you don't. Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's massively over it. And
talked to him there, though,
yeah.
Had a bit more time than what he thought there, I think.
Them loopy ones, if you head it away, it's probably only going to the edge of the box, though. I don't know.
What, the back one.
Yeah. Listen, I ain't got an issue.
You know,
with
like come down.
Yeah,
with
I usually don't. I don't mind.
No, I don't mind that.
Safe.
But I mean,
I'm always like be safe rather than.
I know, but he had a bit time. If someone would have said time, I'll bring it down on your chest and then turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the box.
Nah, he had more time than what he thought then.
I just go for my own feelings.
Chest, hook,
me.
bomb.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Get it out.
Corner to West Ham.
Oh, what's going on in there?
Jared Bowen there.
Completely.
Oh yeah, Chelsea have scored from Nicholas Jackson. I don't know if this one's going to count. Hopefully not. There's a great ball over to Bruno Fernandes here.
Good ball. Oh. You need them two on the opposite end of that.
Some passes today, from Manchester United.
You needed Bruno playing that ball and Garnacho receiving it. Needs to be the other way around, innit? Come on, Marcus, gotta follow that runner.
Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting into the box.
On
that. Well done, Anna. Can we counter here now?
Go on, off you go.
Casemiro on the ball.
Well, quick, Wan-Bissaka's out of position.
Well done.
Nice little ball out there. It's just the low now on the right hand side, just inside the West Ham half.
Well done. Not wide.
I was looking at set piece there where Bauer missed it. That could be one way that they equalise the game a little bit, where West Ham usually alright from set pieces.
Yeah, they are, aren't they, to be fair.
Just you like playing well dominated, they get a corner or a free kick and he just whip one in.
Keep it. That's it. Needs to force anything. Ooh. Get hold of that.
In the comments, Dave Taylor says, great show. Sorry if you've already mentioned it, but what's your opinion of Chido Obi Mines? 3 goals for the under-18s against Forest. Hopefully one for the future. We were speaking about that earlier. Yeah. It's been, there's been a lot of expectation and hype around the kid, but it's great to see him starting well for under-18s. And we'll go into more detail about that next week. Finn, Academy Scoop's going to be in. But yeah, we were all, so far so good for the kid. Yeah. No, he's over it, that. Goal kick to Manchester United. Been a positive first 20 minutes, hasn't it, for United?
Yeah, we're miles better.
Yeah, front foot. It's good.
On top. Should be in front. I think a goal will come though if you keep up the same quality of play.
Huma Khalid says, hi from birthday. Happy birthday, bro. You got a high. You got a happy birthday.
Go on.
Marcus! Oh, he's left the ball behind. Marcus threw on goal there, sort of caught me by surprise. But
he didn't jump up because he just didn't look like he ever had it in control. It looked like the ball was almost behind him at one point.
It's cut to Lee Kaza there. We've got to start. We've got to make something count here.
I think once we get one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Ball. Watch the overlap again.
Come on, man. Where's Antonio playing? I feel like he's popped up everywhere.
Yeah, he has. Good lad. Brilliant.
Play.
And ball. Oh, well done. We'll play.
Right.
Getting the nicks in. Because my worry is, in the Premier League, when you dominate a team like this and you're miles better and you don't score, you always feel like that team's eventually going to start playing better.
Yeah, someone said it in the chat before, and I agree.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
So,
come on, let's get to 1,000 likes, by the way, people. It's a big tackle.
Come on, he can't
Here's Adam Wan-Bissaka here.
Wrong side of
We highlighted
that
before. He doesn't track his runners defensively, does he?
They're going to get a corner out.
Switches off.
West Ham got a corner.
He's been in front of him pretty much every single time.
And he's gone on the overlap about 3 times. He needs to just follow him. Same on the other side. It's just basics, innit?
Yeah. Prem China says, Chima, only me who thinks Hoyland and Xerxes should be up top together. Wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I don't know. Do you think Xerxes could play as a 10? Do you think he has to be a striker?
Yeah, but then you're going to drop Bruno
to
bring him in.
I think you had that opportunity when Bruno was suspended, didn't you? But that's gone now.
I don't want to jinx it, but Casemiro's distribution's been miles better today.
Yeah, it has, to be fair.
Not obviously, he will give it away in the game, but at the moment, I don't think he's given it away once yet. He's been consistent. Oh, here we go. Oh.
But it's not even just like the what we've got in it. It feels like every time that we go in behind them, they look physically not up to it. The West Ham defenders.
Not done. Ireland. Hey,
that looked a bit like a borderline foul.
Hugh McKhalid have said hi for your birthday, and if you keep going on, I'm going to have to put you in a timeout. So,
well done, Highland. Brilliant. Go on, you.
Oh, Cass.
Half a yard.
Oh, Marcus trying to get through there, but it's too many players in front of it.
I feel like there's going to be one day where it works.
Should have
Great tackle there from Lisandro Martinez.
Brilliant tackle, yeah.
Ooh,
come on, you. Well done, Cass.
Come on, United. Keep going.
Out wide. Well done. Great play. Oh, just the last bit from Ireland. That was good from Bruno, though.
Son44 says Barcelona to win the lot this year, question mark. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind if they won the Champions League.
Do you know what?
That'd suit me. Better than anyone else winning it, innit? Out of the options, bloody City or... Ryan Goodwin says, thoughts on migrants, Jay? On the migrants? What a bizarre question. Yeah, big fan. Big fan of their early work. In fact, a big fan of all the work. I think in the history of Stretford, Paddock and full-time Devils, that's one of the most bizarre questions I've ever been asked. Marcus Rashford dividing opinion. Guts Bowmore says all migrants welcome. I agree with that one. Let's not get too political, guys, here now. Seeing this is going down a rabbit hole.
Not to get too political.
Not to get too political, but... G.
Okay, now.
Who's that?
Check his offshore account.
Oh, Paquette's had a booking. Hey, an unnecessary booking. Hey. If you're going on the betting exchange at the minute, you'll see that Paquette to get butts wasn't paying out much. What's Abhinav Verma says, thoughts on migratory birds, Jay? Andrew Williams says Casemiro distribution, question mark. I think Casemiro's having a good game so far, to be honest with you.
He's not give the ball away yet.
Usually,
the reason why I say that is I'm not going on the defensive, but in games sometimes he makes rash decisions, like trying to play off 1 and 2 touch or tries say percentage balls. At least he's keeping it.
Yeah,
you know, he's not giving. Tidy. Yeah, he's just simple as effective, innit? Just keep getting the ball and giving it. So that's why I said that. All right. God. Going to the defensive.
Hit that like button, please, people. Let's get to 1,000 likes.
What we on?
We're on 840. So
come on.
Smash a like.
Not 1,000 yet.
I know. We're almost there. We get to 1,000, right? When we get to 1,000 likes, we will score. The Duke says John Clare Tadibo would look better on our bench. I think it would look better on our bench.
Get up. Ooh. Offside.
Pitio Jackie Vitsi says, how is the force distribution in Manchester these days? 80-20 to United City. I wonder if the amount of City fans is rising, considering poor United performance these past years. Maybe at a younger level, slightly.
Maybe at age, yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people in Manchester, and you think you'll find this in a lot of big cities, like the sort of set with their team, even families and stuff. Like, look at Everton and Liverpool in Merseyside. Well, Everton have still got a massive fan base in Merseyside, despite having won nothing since 1995. Bruno did really well there. It's Esco, who's been a member of the first team for 27 months, has started well so far. Can't wait for it to be 88th minute. Still looking for the first goal.
Got 0-0 written all over it.
Right, sorry, Hugh McCullough, you're getting put in a timeout because we've said happy birthday. So you can have 5 minutes to think about it because it's spamming the chat with I for my birthday. It's a corner to West Ham. Although, is that West Ham? All right, come on.
You know.
Defend. Gotta defend this properly now.
Oh, headed over there from Paqueta.
That's their first shot of the game, surely.
Yes, I think it is, isn't it? I don't think they've had one. Yeah, I think you're right.
Pretty sure it is.
All right, come on. How have we not scored yet? How's it 0-0?
Come on, lads.
Better than that.
Bit
Need to step up on it again now.
Oh, Mikel Antonio there.
Good defending.
Yeah, very good. Get up. Well done. Hold.
It's almost in there.
Come on, lads.
Yeah, Paqueta's starting to get a hold of things.
He is, isn't he? That booking's riled him up. Now he knows his bank account's full. Hey, he's like, yeah, here we go. Here we go, boys.
He's like, I can play properly now.
Yeah. Bruno, well done, son. Well read. Marcus here. Hoyland turn.
Great touch.
Casemiro, great ball there.
Nice.
Garnacho.
Come on, you.
Go on.
Whey!
Did he get a touch? Did he get a touch?
He's offside.
Offside.
Oh, I think you called it.
Is he hurt though? No, I think he's alright, but it's not.
I think he's making a meal of it. I don't know. 1,000 likes. There you go. We're going to score now.
This is when people.
Ruud van Nistelrooy going mad.
This is when people complain about VAR because if you just flagged it offside,
Is he on?
Garnacho doesn't get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wait till they touch the ball, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a foul, isn't
It
it?
is a foul, yeah. So what have they done here? Has they booked him?
Are they checking the VAR to see if he's offside? Or are they just...
Or are they booking him because of the...
So I think he's
Attack
gonna get
line.
offside, but because play actually still went on, you can still get booked for a challenge.
right,
You know what I
okay.
mean? It's a weird one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, yeah, they booked him.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I must have missed. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wonder what was going on with all the discussion.
Because you still, just because something's offside, you play on. You can't still just then wipe someone out after it. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's a yellow.
Fair enough.
And
kind
if
of
he would've-
makes
yeah.
sense.
If
doesn't
would
it?
have gone through and scored and he wasn't offside,
Yeah.
could have got overturned. Like,
Yeah,
same thing, innit?
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing, the kid there as well.
What with him, Bruno?
Go on.
No. I wonder if that's what he meant, but it worked.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
I think he meant to pay it to the other guy.
Yeah, I think you're right. Aaron Wan-Bissaka here, going on a run. Oh, 1-1, Chelsea-Newcastle. Alexander Isaac putting himself in that shot window for January.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, Mexies!
Oh.
Casemiro there for little Mexies.
He's having fun today,
Look at this.
Casemiro.
He's
Yeah.
absolutely loving it.
Cass is enjoying
Look at
himself
that.
today.
Love it.
Go on.
Oh, what a ball that is.
Hello.
Go on. Go on.
Go,
Go
go,
Go on.
What's a miss? What have I just seen?
Oh, wow. Wow.
He flips it over the keeper. He's through on goal in an empty net, and he's not even missed.
Wow.
He's skied it over.
Say it's offside.
What a ball from Bruno, by the way.
I don't know if he is.
He does look offside, but still.
Is he off? No, he's on. He's on.
How are you missing that?
I mean, that is horrendous.
What a ball for Bruno, by the way. Let's compliment that.
He does
got
the
to
hard
score. He
bit.
does
Nice
the
little
hard-
flick
100%.
here.
It's just a-
Perfect.
Look at the ankle. Bam. Oh, my God. What?
No, he's not. He's got it all wrong there. It's over and wide, I think. It's
it's wide and over.
Wide and over, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even just one or the other.
Oh,
He has a little bit of a rush of blood sometimes. So he had done it all.
you've got to score there, though, haven't you?
Right.
It's just a little side foot in it. Look, the ankle. Guide it in. Ah.
Lock the ankle. I mean, he's,
Sorry,
my
that's a
lads-
coaching point for
No,
you,
my
is that?
lad's
You know
always,
what I
my lad's coach is always saying that to him. Lock your ankle.
mean? Is it, yeah?
Yeah, when he's shooting.
Ah, you got to score. Got to score.
Zach Oldham says blame RH.
I've not seen him in a while, so it's not my fault.
There you go. You see,
Yeah.
if he'd have been round to RH, he's a bit more.
Would have done it with
I
his
love
eyes
this.
closed, lads.
The Duke says Ahmad finishing is better and would have finished those. Sad to see, sad to be lacks in the aggressive and physical aspect of his game. Thoughts? I love that. Hey, we've missed some chances. Ahmad would have scored all them. I do like Ahmad, but you know, I don't. Sanag out. Loads of people just going mad and saying get Ahmad on. Sanag's fault. It's been a positive half an hour from United. Let's not get it twisted. We've had the best chances and we should have scored. So I don't think you can be too harsh on Erik ten Hag for this game in particular. I know you might, you know, in the wider context you might be, but
Ooh.
oh, he's unlucky now. I can't get over that.
I can't believe that. He looked like he thought he scored before he shot.
I don't, can't actually.
It was a great little dink as well with the
Yeah, it
keeper.
was.
Like,
Done
great
the hard
little-
bit, like
yeah,
you
that's
said,
what I
yeah.
mean. From a fullback as well. You're like, go on, lad.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good run.
Yeah.
Timed it
Like,
well.
you don't see that very often from a fullback. And then, I think he saw his name up in lights, didn't he? Saw the glory. Smash this.
Got to score there, mate. It's got to score.
Still 0-0. It shouldn't be, but it is. Here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Jared Bowen. Little free ball. I think the Lit's got that, to be fair
Good
to him.
covering. I'll just be wary of set pieces. Don't give them set pieces because they're not really creating anything from open play. I think just from corners and that and free kicks is where they're going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And it's when you get the sucker punch.
They have got a good record. You can see someone, who've they got on that bet? Summer Suchek coming on second half and burying one with his head, can't you?
Yeah.
He loves that, doesn't he?
Big
Fucking hell.
I can't get over that miss.
I know. It's no wonder we've only scored, 7 Premier League goals this season or something, is it? Come on.
Same as Chris Wood.
Fucking hell. But he has played a game more, lads, so
To be fair.
do you know what I mean? Let's not be too hasty with that. I did notice that yesterday, them squawker comparison metrics thing. Matrix
Tackle.
Good tackle.
Well done. Go on then.
Garnacho here on the left-hand
Antonio
side.
there
he's-
again. Look. In a right back position there now as well.
As soon as he sees Wan-Bissaka come near him, he runs away in it. He knows.
Yeah.
Because normally he's at you in it. Garnacho.
Yeah.
Nice.
Move, ref. Fuck out of the way.
Oh, free kick.
Free kick, 25 yards out. Here we go.
Garnacho.
Bruno's
Bruno
on
Nessa
this.
one from here.
Yeah, Bruno's on this.
Mate, put the low on it. Redemption arc. Yeah?
The low whip one here. isn't it?
Imagine.
Hey, sorry, boys. This is to make up for that. Watch.
Bruno.
Marcus stood over it.
Oh,
Ericsson.
Ericsson.
But Bruno's pulling his socks up and placing the ball, so you
Yeah.
expect him to take it. And to be fair, we haven't exactly got an abundance of free kick takers who are prolific, but you'd probably fancy Bruno with this one.
It's far though. It's far out. Rashi's got a bit. And free kicks. Far out.
This is Bruno's well setting himself up for this one, isn't he?
Come
I
on.
remember last time
Bit
Bruno
love
scored a
for
free
this.
kick, to be fair.
He hit the bar the other week, didn't he?
Yeah. Go on, Bruno. Let's just make sure that's not ahead of
I
time
was
now.
trying to.
Bruno steps up.
Oh.
It's the ball.
Okay, now. See what I mean? It's like right then, no one was near the low then.
I know.
And he did like a shimmy and that.
Is he having a glitch moment?
It's the one, I've not seen him glitch for it.
He's not glitch phrases, has he? I think he might glitch when he went through on goal before, just as he went to hit it.
Bomber Clark, man.
the way
Brian Pitt says, just watch goals from the other games, all square balls, we just shoot and miss. Okay. This game is there for the taking.
No.
We have to fucking take it, that's the thing.
Oh, he's
Jared
done well.
Bowen here.
Done well there. Well done.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Was that Mazraoui? Did well there.
Good writing.
Nice.
Good
Go on,
lad.
Marcus.
Keep
Go on,
driving,
son.
keep
Get
driving.
your head up.
Pass now. Good.
That's it. Alejandro here on the left-hand side.
Oh, he's going there as well.
Vidal Gutierrez says, if the attack scored what the player has deserved this season, would Ericsson and Alex job be on the line? Would minimum have 4 more points and better in Europe? Possibly, yeah.
Good play.
No, that's not quite worked. Is that a
went
foul?
down there.
It's a bit dodged that.
Mazraoui, I think, was asking for a foul there. Ball's played back up. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets his head on it. Palace 1, Spurs 0. Mateta, remember him? He was a scourge of United, wasn't he, last season?
Yeah, he barely scored it.
I know.
Ah. Come on now, lads. Keep
He's in a bit of trouble here, Glasner. It was Palace. Need that
Come
win.
on,
It is,
you know.
Garnacho through.
Free there.
That's where
Oh.
great tackle.
That's a big tackle, that, from the kid there. Is it
Alvarez.
Alvarez, sorry. I love the fact Garnacho still puts them lines in his eyebrows. It's old school, that, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Beckham.
Old school. A corner to Manchester United, which means a goal because we always score from corners.
2010 Trav.
Yeah. In a day. Hey.
You know? What a man in the...
That about to say.
Yeah.
22-man brawl. Right. Corner from Christian Eriksen. He needs to fix up with his corners in. Come on.
It's a goal, this, lads.
Yeah. Right. I'd just spoken. He don't lie.
I always...
Go on.
Oh! In the post!
That was off at West Ham head as well.
Yeah.
Bang that.
Oh, no.
Off.
He'll get there.
Well, Mazraoui's got
okay.
this. He's hard.
Oh, no.
My God, he's just done the worst thing he
Oh,
could
it
have
was
done.
quick. Oh, what a tap. He's offside.
Is he
no?
off?
That was offside.
I don't know, Nana.
Oh, no, straight out there.
That looked a bit frantic, that.
Mate, everything's just gone absolutely mental for 30 seconds there.
Offside, yeah, it did
We hit the bar off a West Ham header. Then they countered, but it's offside. Right, let's have a look here.
Yeah, miles off.
Yeah, that was weird. That he was blatantly offside and it was such a shit pass. West Ham have been. We've been really good, and West Ham have been really bad, and we still.
I think that was going in. Fabianski punched it onto the crossbar. To be fair, that might have just nestled in the top corner. That.
Go on.
Oh, go on. No.
Oh,
fuck off.
Hard that one, Jay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tackle. Jump up.
Oh, you know.
Put it out. I think there's a West Ham kid who's on the deck.
That's Martinez, I think.
it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's all sorts of trouble there. Lisandro Martinez.
Is it a late one?
I'm not too sure what happened there. Coming together.
Bruno Fernandes having a word with the referee. I think he's
check
saying,
it out, won't
have a look at this one. There's a West Ham lad on the
Fucking
floor.
hell,
That's the
everyone's
first
on.
one I saw. Let's have a look here. What went on?
I don't know.
I don't see
It looked like
stamped on him. I
in
don't
that.
know.
It looked like a
Yeah.
loose touch, and then it was a stamp on the ankle. Like it's one of those on a slow mo. It might look nasty. Do you know what I mean?
okay.
A bit. We one that's gonna get screenshotted and put on Twitter.
Yeah, like how is this not a red?
Red card? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Then you get the Casemiro one from last season. That's what I used to always do. Say, look, this is a red and this isn't. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Hey. Let's have a look here.
Good defending, man. Fucking carnage going on, it. Is this when he got hurt? Happened there?
I don't know why they showed a random replay of
No,
something.
yeah.
Nice.
it's
He
a
tried to
clip.
find out where he got hurt.
All right, I didn't think that was the moment though.
Can't believe the low man. Score.
Oh, it's mad that, to be fair.
Oh,
He's got a score, hasn't
he's gonna get me pelters.
he? Keep showing the ref.
It reminds me of Nanny. That. Do you remember Nanny at Anfield?
Okay.
Where he's
Look,
crying, yeah, and he
Yeah.
ran over to the ref and like, look, and he had like stud marks down his leg. This probably helps them, this breather, because they've been all over the fucking gaff.
yeah, it probably does that. It does help them
Do
actually.
you know what I mean? Ignore that, someone escaping through the pipes.
Oh.
Like Shawshank Redemption style.
Yeah, it looks alright at least.
Come on, United.
I think
for
they
fuck's
played
sake.
well, though.
We have played well,
Yeah,
and
we
it's
played
one of
well.
those, it'll be a missed opportunity if we don't win this game. Because it's been there for the
This
taking.
first half has been shades
Positive.
Palace away.
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, what are you laughing at? Joe's favourite game, now, innit?
Yeah.
Joe,
Why?
Joe
he's-
Smith goes on about that Palace away game like it was fucking the new camp in '99. I love Joe, he's my boy. He loves that game. He absolutely loves it.
You always talk
He
about
brings it up all the
Is
time.
that like a production staff joke about the fact that any time he wants to reference any Any Ten Hag
Oh,
prop,
Bruno.
he talks about that game.
Yeah, he
Oh,
absolutely
bad pass,
loves it.
great
He
turn.
does, bless him. He'll go on about it all the time.
Yeah.
Go on then. 1v1. Go on.
Garnacho,
Oh, it's good play from
Cut out
Garnacho,
there.
that. Good play.
He's got his head up a bit more this season, Garnacho, you know. Like, not as obsessed with trying to shoot all the time as he was last season. I thought last season was a bit more of an issue, especially when he was on the left. Here's Mazraoui. Garnacho in out now. He's lost out there. Oh, we've got a free kick out of it, have we? Was that on Mazraoui?
First one.
Paqueta, he's already been booked.
Oh.
Let's have a look at this.
Why is he showing? Why is
That's nothing to do with anything. They just showed a replay that doesn't. There's just one of the West Ham players kicking the ball away. It's nothing that clearing the ball. I want to see what happened on Mazraoui.
steady away again? Steady innit?
Yeah,
7 out of 10.
Mazraoui.
Game, he's just steady innit?
Yeah, we need a bit of
just
that though.
does
We've
his
not
job,
had
doesn't he?
enough of that, have we? We've not had enough steadies.
Steady Eddies.
Steady Eddies, yeah. Right, here's Christian Eriksen with the free kick.
Great ball.
Good ball that.
Oh, what a save!
Oh, was that Casemiro?
wow.
What a save! It's still alive.
Oh, hang up. Offside.
Fuck
Oh,
off!
what a save that was, by the way.
How are we not ahead? How are we not ahead of
Great
this game?
ball from Eriksen.
Lucas Fabianski turning into prime fucking Edwin
Schmeichel.
van der Sar.
What a save that was. Fucking hell.
Great ball, by
Let's
the
have a
way.
look here. Great ball by Eriksen, you're right. Casemiro.
Casemiro as always.
Great head of that.
Oh, what a
What a
save
save
that
that
is.
is.
Oh, what happened? Oh, my.
The local have got.
Lucas
Oh, that's what I was
Fabianski.
looking at then. See what left leg. But we could got
Makes
a
the
little
greatest
left leg
save
on
of
it.
his career.
What a save that is.
This is so annoying.
Paqueta, but bro, is gonna get himself sent off.
Go on, have a row with the ref. Go on. Get good odds on a second yellow, son.
You love that one, don't
He'll
you?
be in the changing room at half time on his phone. Right. Bang a load of dough on a second yellow. Don't worry.
Paqueta's suspiciously trying to get sent off.
Yeah, specifically. What are the odds on a red card here? Right, I got you.
You know what I mean? You should also check if Paqueta's bank transferred Kudus as well, because he looked like he tried to get sent off.
Mate,
times
that
today.
was the most ludicrous yellow card ever.
Oh.
By the way, the initial yellow card from the
Fair
ref.
ball, innit?
I
Fair ball, fair
couldn't
ball,
believe what
fair
I was
ball.
seeing here. No, you're not getting away with that, Garnacho.
Fair ball.
Like, did you watch that? Kudus literally left a trail of bodies around him, and the referee watched it all and then gave him a yellow.
Oh yeah.
It's like he's running around swatting people, and he got a yellow. What's going on?
I think he was just trying to keep everyone's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, and look, Kudus is just waiting there thinking, right, well, you got a VAR, I'm getting a red. Like, obviously. And it was the most, he was at least surprised I've ever seen a player to get a red card. It was mental, that.
Go on. Nice, you.
Oh, this is
Hard
just
ball.
fucking doom-minded now. They've got away with it this half, West Ham. We should be at least 1-0 up, United.
I do better there, Cass.
They're so shit as well. Oh, here we go.
Stand. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, now
Fucking hell, they nearly scored.
Go on then, we're on a break here.
it's quite quick that Mavropanos, to be fair.
Yeah, it's, Oh, come on,
Wake
Ireland.
up,
Gotta
man.
be
Switch
better
on.
that. It's got to be
Yeah.
better. It's basics.
I think that's half time. That. Yeah, he checked his watch. The ref.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, half time, 0-0.
It's annoying that Manchester United have been very good that half, better than West Ham, deserved to be up. Garnacho at the bar, should have scored really.
Low fucked me.
After that, I meant the low.
Not literally, but
No.
Yeah.
I mean the low is destined to get screenshotted. By the way, how do I tell my kids he didn't score all that shit? You know, you see it on social media. Oh, it's already happened there. Our social media guys just told me it's already happened.
Is it the screenshot guy? What's his name?
Yeah.
Ajax.
You give us a screenshot, yeah. Oh, the European lad. He fucking loves it, doesn't he? The Duke says Ahmad finishing is better. Would have finished those. Oh no, sorry, that's an old one. Sorry.
You said that sentence could get clipped in some mad ways.
Sorry.
Jays, what do you think of the migrants?
Oh no, mate, that's crazy. I should have ignored that one, to be fair.
Yeah.
The Duke says what? Oh right. Go on, Ronnie. Do you want to read that one?
Which one?
What's this one here? Just trying to stitch me up. Go on.
Genoa make you sound like a yardie.
Okay. That's from the Duke. Yeah, I'll let you do that one.
I think he's just saying a man. He's making you sound like a Jamaican.
Okay. There you go.
But even that
I've got a bit of Jamaican in it, so you know what I mean? It's not the first time that's happened. What are you laughing at, Av? Think that's funny? Don't be that guy.
All right, so but I'm not gonna. How is this game 0-0, by the way? Because
that's good. Get us back on topic.
Because United have been mint. We played really well.
Yeah.
And West Ham are awful. Their midfield three stinks. They've got little to no technical quality in there apart from Paqueta. And I just can't believe obviously we missed opportunities and missed chances, but outside of that, you can have no qualms about the performance there. I thought we've looked miles better. Some really good performances. Yeah. We look quicker. We've passed the ball better. We've been really good in possession, and we should be 1-2-0 up comfortably.
We should be. And the trouble that Ericsson has got now is, you're right, but if we don't win this game, it's going to give him more questions than more people will question him than people go, actually, that's not on the manager. We played well. The finishing should be better. You can't blame the manager for players not finishing the chances. Yeah. If that's my opinion anyway. If we're creating chances, I don't think you go to the manager, your tactics are shit. No. That's on the players, and some of those chances were absolutely golden. Yep. But there will still be that narrative, and I don't want to be negative because there's still 45 minutes left, and I think if we carry on playing like that, we will score eventually. But this is a game where I think you said it during the first half, Ronnie, you could comfortably win this. You could win 2 or 3-0, and it's a good. It's more than just an okay result. It's a good result. 3-0 away at Upton Park. Sorry, London Stadium. Oppa, if you're the manager now, would you change anything? Would you keep going?
No,
because we have been, other than the goal scoring, we have been quite dominant.
No, I think it's a good performance so far. Like we've highlighted on the.
Do you want to do
on the first half? I think.
Because I was.
No, don't mind.
I'm
not being arsed.
I think it's been a good performance. Like you said, the chances, Garnacho hitting the post or the bar, in the first couple of minutes, but the Dalot one, that's he's got to score there. He's done the hard bit. Great run, great ball from Bruno. He's done the hard bit by doing a little dink over. He's just got to score. Yeah, it's easier to score than not to score.
It was the manner of the miss as well. Like if he'd have hit the bar or somewhat cleared off the line, maybe. Over. But it's like wide and over. It was such a wild shot, and that little thing over the keeper was like proper skillful and composed.
Needed to
and
relax
then the next bit,
stroke it in.
Yeah,
it's just. For me, but like you said, we've played well though. We've got to look at it as the whole half. We've played well. We've kept the ball well. Bruno looks like he's got more life today, more energy. He's
best game
for
Bruno so far this season, I think.
Casemiro, like I said,
and him as well. Casemiro's
been brilliant. I think
fantastic performance from
better
Casemiro.
Distribution, and he's been playing well. So hopefully, I wouldn't change anything. Probably leave it up until the 60th minute mark, and then let's reassess.
Yeah, think he's not been in it that much though. It's been a lot of it's gone down Garnacho's side. So this is 2 games in a row that I've seen this. So
can I just say?
Think he's.
Oh, go on. Finish your point. Sorry.
Garnacho actually cheats a lot, doesn't he? With his defensive work.
He does massively.
With his defensive, but it makes him dangerous on the counter. Because what he keeps doing, he keeps letting a Wan-Bissaka go.
Yeah, but that's worrying now.
So 2 things are gonna happen. So Garnacho's gonna get in on like a transition or on a counter because obviously he's goal side of Wan-Bissaka on the regain, or Wan-Bissaka's gonna end up getting an overlap and overload, and he might create something from it. Yeah. But it was the same with the right back with Fenerbahce. Like Garnacho's all right with the press, but he doesn't track. But I don't know whether that's actually being coached, because sometimes. A winger can be told sometimes to cheat a little bit, because when we get the ball, we're looking for you straight away because Wan-Bissaka's going, leaving that space. Garnacho's not tracking him, and then every time we get the ball back, he's on.
Yeah, but then
Do you know what I mean?
But what I'll say to you then is, and I'm not just saying this after recent events, but say if Marcus doesn't do that, say if Marcus does that, then people are on him. He's not tracking his runners. Couple of goals a few weeks ago will come from him not following his runner. Dello not blocking the cross. So that's just part of your job, innit? Like you said, Ronnie, you know, we could be being told, you know, you only track up to this certain point and then leave Maserati to deal with it. But then he's 2v1 half the time. If Wan-Bissaka goes on the overlap and he strokes it in and gets across and they score, then we're highlighting Garnacho there.
There was one point where Wan-Bissaka got through and did a decent cross. No, he got cut out.
We've got to follow your runners.
But you can't just assume that he's not.
But no, listen, it's positive.
You know what I mean?
It's positive. I'm happy so far.
End of the void. This is what I love about Manchester United fans, right? We have got enough to moan about, right? There's Manchester United fans without creating things that haven't happened or that won't happen and getting angry about them. So End of the void says, if Anthony's fit, he's bringing him on. He's crap. Like.
So he made a scenario to be angry about.
Yeah, like, if you want to be angry about where United are in the league or the lack of goals, then I'm with you, brother. I get it. But creating a scenario that hasn't happened and can't happen because he isn't fit
to get mad
about is just bonkers. I'm sorry. Like, just focus on what the things that are happening if you want to moan about something. People moan about Marcus. Rashford every week is an absolute joke. I think that's harsh. Abinab Biawaz he's gonna get put in a timeout. I think he's like the other kid. Hi for my birthday. Sorry, hi if it is your birthday, but you're still getting a timeout for spamming the chat. Daniel Berry says that Dolomis. God damn. Leandro, United away we go. We've got a stat for you. United have made 26 big chances this season. Well, if you make 26 big chances, you're gonna score a lot of goals. How many have we missed? 22. So we're creating things, we're just not converting them. Danny Wild says, my birthday tomorrow, seriously. Well, you'll get a birthday shout out on the video tomorrow then, if I remember, or if you're in the chat. Yeah. You in tomorrow? We're doing the podcast tomorrow, me and thee?
Yeah, me.
Yeah? Right.
You and Lee?
Me and thee.
Oh, me and thee.
You know, like old school English language, me and thee.
I wasn't around then.
What?
I wasn't around them times.
Then? What do you mean then? I wasn't around then. Free Gold says, Jay, please tell me what RH means.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do your initials mean?
Oh, right. I thought you meant what you mean. I thought it was to translate what you've been. I thought you'd said something and he wanted me to translate it for him.
Oh, sorry. No, I've got a bit confused.
Do you know what? RH, my favourite comment about Ronnie on Twitter was, why does this guy call himself Ronaldo?
Yeah. So why do you call yourself Ronaldo?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, yeah. Why do you call yourself Ronaldo?
You got put on my birth certificate.
Well, you need. I suppose that's one reason. Captain State Bakes says we should have signed Barry. No, come on, you got to do better than that. That's poor. That it's too obvious as well. You can catch me out on certain ones as well because I'm thick.
But he's actually like put the word in it.
Yeah.
So it's not even like he could have just done like a CH pronunciation or not.
And I probably would have gone for it.
Yeah.
But that one, sorry, son, try a bit harder next time. Billy Simo, who's been a member of the academy for 30 months, says, do you think the fact we're creating big chances but not converting currently is a promising sign of things to come?
I think it's great that we're getting the opportunities, but again, we've got to convert them if we get them. No, it sounds very obvious or stupid, but saying that, but like, you can't be as wasteful as what we have. Like, that stat's like crazy. 26 big chances, 22 not converted. That's a lot.
It is a lot. And Danny Wild, who's been a member of the academy for 41 months, says, would you take us playing shite and winning trophies or playing like this and drawing? Also, would you finish 8th and win Europa or finish 3rd and not? That's a great question.
That's a very good question, yeah. It's a great question. I think where we're at the moment in terms of it's all right, lads, I'll step up, lads. It's all right.
I'm still pondering it.
Yeah, it's difficult.
I think it's an hard one. That I think where we're at the moment, we've won things under Ten Hag without really having a, consistently good, say, performances or playing well. I know we have played well to win trophies. I get that, but I mean, like say under Fergie, we had an identity and a thing. I don't feel like we've got that. So I would rather have a long-term success rather than a short-term little win. Because we've had the two little wins. He's won 2 trophies. You know what I mean?
I agree. I'm always about trophies, mate. And 9 times out of 10, I would have said I'll win the Europa because you're getting the Champions League anyway, rather than not win it and go in the Champions League from third. But I think if you're going to build, getting third shows progress. It gives you something to believe in with the manager, for the players. You're the third best team in the country, and that's twice in 3 seasons as well. You're finishing the top 3. You can there's something going down here. If you win the Europa and finish 8th, because don't forget you ain't finishing 8th unless you lose a lot of football matches. People go, well, you're not making progress. You've just beaten fucking FC 20 or whatever. Yeah. So
and it hides.
It hides. There's an argument we ain't actually making any progress. We've just been a good cup team again. So I think for once I would actually go with the finishing third over winning a trophy. I know both routes get you into the Champions League, and also I think if United are lingering around the 8th position, we might win the Europa, but I don't even know if it'll be Eric Ten Hag's in charge for that. I think he needs to deliver in the league sooner rather than later. Matt Fitzgerald says, disappointing that even against a poor West Ham midfield, it's being overrun and losing every second ball. What do you make of that run here? Do you think that's harsh or do you think that's fair?
No, I think that's hard. I think we've been better in midfield. I think the midfield battle is the one that we're dominating the most. I think we're better technically than them in there. We're winning the duels in there. It's just about us capitalising when we've gone forward and scoring, because we've had an issue with finishing our chances all season, and today's been like a massive highlighter of that, and it can end up costing us points. Because from a performance standpoint, I think United have been brilliant and well worth a 2-0, maybe even 3-0 lead. I think West Ham have been really poor, and I think we've been good. So the fact that it is 0-0 is quite frustrating. And I think if we was able to score one of those goals, I think West Ham could have capitulated, because they have done.
That's the annoying thing. I agree with that, Ronnie. I do agree.
Because they have done that in a few games, especially Jay's mentioned what the Upton Park crowd's like, what the West Ham fans are like. They're in a pouring of foam. They're under pressure. So's the manager. If you get one and you score one of those goals in the first 20 minutes, I think the players go under the shell.
You could go right. You could go 2-0 up after 60 minutes and they start leaving. Like, genuinely. Okay. They'd be that annoyed. Because they're fucking near the bottom. Shit. Oh, here we go again. And they start leaving. I've seen that happen. So I completely agree. We've got to be careful here, though, because you pointed out earlier, they're a handful on set pieces. They've got players that are capable of scoring on set pieces. And they've had a couple of corners this game as well. So you just got to be a little bit careful. Hit that like button, please, people. Almost 5,000 people watching. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Smash a like. Kieran Colback says, why does Jay Motti call himself Jay Motti? Came from my initials, to be honest with you, but I think you know where I come from. Dan Burgess says, definitely progress. Some of the criticism has been harsh. The gaping holes from last year aren't there anymore. Just need to be more clinical in the final third. Andy Rocks says, what do you think of Chido Obi Martin's hat-trick on full debut yesterday for the under-18s? That should be quick to mention that. We all love it. We all love him. We love it. I mean, it's only early days, but hopefully it can continue eventually to the first team as well. Someone asked, and I missed it. I wanted to get into it. Do we think he'll get minutes for the first team this season? If he carries on scoring for the academy, he will do. I think he will. He might not get many, but I think he will feature. Duncan says, where the fuck is Marcus Rashford playing? Certainly not right wing.
I think he's not been getting any service and not been getting the ball. So I think he's gone floating a little bit, but he's never as good on the right wing, anyway, as he is on the left. But obviously Canacho's kind of took that starting spot in that position away from him, because fans and obviously Ten Hag definitely thinks that Canacho's been the more dangerous or lively attacker this season. I'm going to get in some other scores in a minute. The players just coming out. Ice Melt Chogash says he's 16 for fuck's sake. I think he's 18, Chido Obi Martin. Chelsea, Newcastle is 1-0. Chido?
Yeah.
He's 16? I swear.
No, he's not, is he?
He's not 18.
Oh, is he really?
I think he played 1 year.
Yeah, you're right. Jesus Christ, I thought he was older than that. Fucking hell. Because do you know what I was going off there? Because the fact that Finn was saying like he thinks he'll get minutes this season. He thinks he could be like our third choice striker. Fucking hell, at 16, that'd be ridiculous. Chelsea, Newcastle is 1-0. Crystal Palace, Tottenham is 1-0 to Crystal Palace. And obviously West Ham, Manchester United is 0-0. So Manchester United, so far, I mean, it's okay, innit? It's not the end of the world. But these are, like, you look at Spurs losing and Chelsea and Newcastle potentially dropping points. these are the games where United, I know it sounds a bit too bob, but this is where we're at. We should be taking advantage of that to gain some ground on these
the big
teams.
man's
You know what I
coming on,
mean? Who they bringing on? This fucking
Triple
Souček. Souček coming on here.
Do you reckon it's Paquetá?
Somerville's coming on as well.
Oh, Paquetá will be fuming he didn't get that second yellow.
Could be.
Yeah, it's
Paquetá.
important that we get a quick goal here as well, because as it goes along, gives them a bit of confidence just to grab one, doesn't it?
Because Paquetá was looking like a walking red card.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Has he
That
come
for,
off?
from
Yeah.
me, from
I
United
don't know if
point
he
of
has,
view.
but I wonder whether.
Let's have a look here at the changes that West Ham have made. Triple substitution. So Lopetegui, don't forget Lopetegui's under a lot of pressure himself. So let's have a look at the changes they've made there. So Jean-Claire Todibo coming on for Mavropanos. We said that one right. Well, that's fucking handy, isn't it? Just put one on there.
Come on, now,
Just type
lads.
Paquetá on Google. I don't see him there. Anyway.
Second
Nah,
half's
he's off.
underway.
I don't see him. Yeah, he's been subbed.
Todibo,
Paquetá.
Souček and Somerville on for Paquetá, Sola and Mavropanos. There you go.
Okay.
Kind of makes sense from a West Ham point of view,
He's a
which
good
is
player.
annoying.
Good player and he's dangerous, but which Paquetá off is a bonus for us, but he did look like he was on the verge of getting sent off. Triple sub shows you what the
Wasn't
form of his
happy.
performance. Yeah, I think Mavropanos was injured though, wasn't he?
Right.
You know the guy that came out.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Sam Z says, Jay, please tell us your thoughts on Hawaiian pizza. I'm not a fan. To be honest with you.
What's the runner? Ah.
Fucking hell.
Fucking Wan-Bissaka here. Bloody hell.
Hell. Stand.
Fucking hell.
Position.
Fucking hell, West Ham have started on the front foot here.
Come on now, lads.
Oh, it's a good play for Wan-Bissaka. Played alright today.
Yeah, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You can already see the narrative building. If they fucking lose. Why did we get rid of him? Fucking, I can't believe. Picture of Delo missing that chance. We can't believe we kept Delo and not Wan-Bissaka. It writes itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was just relieved.
Garnacho just does not track him though, does he?
No, he just
doesn't.
leaves it.
Just leaves it. I was relieved that Fred and Amrabat. Oh, fucking hell! Here we go.
Oh no, come on.
Wait, what? Anana took a while then, innit? I thought he should have been out well earlier than that.
You think he took something to the head there, Onana? Michael Antonio was through on goal there. I think he's got every right to go to it, to be fair. I think it's as much Onana coming out as anything. Yeah, he took a head off. Fucking hell. A head off Michael Antonio running at you.
Took a knee to the shoulder.
Took a knee to the head, I should have said. Yeah.
No, it said.
Oh, was it shoulder? Sorry.
That will hurt, you know. That contact he got there.
Yeah,
that's
a long
rough.
one, this one, lads.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it was his shoulder. I saw it from the other angle. That's a horrible. They're so rubbish with angles.
Yeah, you're right. It's his shoulder. That definitely. A lot of people in the chat saying his head. It's not. It's his shoulder. Smash that like button, please, people. Let's get to 2,000 likes. We're just waiting here while Andre Onana gets some treatment. He's done well recently, hasn't he, Andre Onana? I mean, Altibayern Day is getting warmed up, just in case.
That was not his head.
No, it wasn't. It was his shoulder.
I don't understand. TV is rubbish. Like, the first angle was the best. You know, like the one facing it.
Yeah.
And then they just showing you 3 angles after that where you couldn't see it properly.
Everyone's saying it's head. It's his head. Everyone's saying it's his head. I have to see it again. I thought.
It looked like up there kind of thing.
Let's have a look. See if social media has gone it.
You did it wrong.
Go on.
Put head. Antonio head or Onana head or Onana shoulder.
That doesn't really tell you, does it? Yeah, let's have a look.
That's not the angle.
Oh, it does look like his head there.
Oh yeah, just there.
That definitely looked like his head.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it is.
caught him.
Look, that's the angle. That one. that is his head.
Sorry, guys,
That is
you're
his
right.
head.
Yeah.
Definitely his
We've
head.
gone blind. I've gone blind. That's
Blame Ronnie. I'm
blaming his
old.
head.
I went with Ronnie because he's younger than me, and my eyesight's
that's his head.
shocking. It is his head.
I need to get my glasses. Specsavers.
Aye. I mean that Antonio running at you.
Yeah.
Look, catching you there, even if it's a slight little, slight one, it's still going to hurt, isn't
the
it?
angle.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, fucking
See
hell!
that right at the temple.
Fucking hell. Shoulder. It was right in his temple.
Yeah, you've had a stinker, and you took me down with you because I agreed with you.
Right in his temple.
Hey,
You know what I've said? Shoulder.
Last time I listened to you about anything. It's one of them. Like, I know it sounds awful, doesn't it? But I don't think Antonio's
So you want
meant
Chelsea?
it,
He's done,
and
mate.
not-
It's
he's
no
not
malice in
deliberate.
that, no.
Like, he's gone for the ball, and I think Onana's out.
Is it? Palmer. We've got the assist.
Chelsea are winning.
Man like Nicholas.
They're struggling, isn't it?
B3 Beat says Alcy scares me. He was absolutely shocking at the
You're not getting
Euros.
concussion check for
I
that.
don't know.
That was bad. That.
Yes, we got it wrong. Red Lad says the Manscaped mate glasses. Thank you. We asked for that one.
Because on that final replay, they even look close. It was so
No,
obviously.
they
Yeah,
look
it was,
ridiculous that we'd backed you.
Yeah.
Hey, you did that thing as well when you say it with your chest out. It always sounds like convincing, doesn't it? Like, nah, it's definitely his shoulder. Like, yeah, it is. Glad we cleared that up. He looks like he's carried on anyway. Manchester United. Oh,
Ball.
hey, we could be in here now. Hoyland.
Every time we played that pass, it looked like.
Ericsson. Oh. Where's the
There's too many bodies in front of him there. Ericsson with a shot, but he had about 8 people in front of him.
Done that.
Marcus Rashford on this right hand side now.
That passing behind, dangerous man. Every time.
Yeah. It's
Come on,
working every
United,
time, isn't it,
fucking
that
hell.
one?
Lavia assist. He's coming on a bit, isn't he? Older Romeo Lavia.
Got Lavia on the bench.
Do you get points for that?
No. Only if you got bench boost.
Bench boost,
But I only have him because he's like cheap and he played. I don't think I ever started.
Inside.
Oh,
to
fuck off.
Casemiro.
Palace 2-0, by the way.
Oh,
Hey,
trouble there. Watch him back post.
West Ham are in here.
Watch Somerville back post. Watch one.
Oh, Bowen's been very, very
I'm glad
greedy
He
there.
was greedy as
Very
fuck.
greedy. He had better options there.
Somerville was on as well.
Mazaka went on that overlap again.
I think that's got to be instruction.
What?
It can't keep happening. It has to be because it wouldn't be tolerated for it to keep happening.
Does he need
Is
to
that what I
change
mean?
that instruction then? If that is the
It's gonna end
instruction,
up
because
hurt.
it's fucking
Getting
hurting
hurt
us, isn't
from
it?
it, yeah.
Like, it's not, it seems a silly thing to continue with. He's got to be off, hasn't he? Surely.
He's offside.
Fucking hell.
Be interesting to see what he does around the 60th minute mark, whether he decides to make a few subs.
What do you think he'll do if he does? Was it Leeds, one in Somerville?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your favourite team?
Fucking hell. If he scores a winner, that's it. Fucking, I'm done. Palace goal ruled out. Still 1-0 to them.
Come on, lads.
Good play.
Well done, Casemiro.
I like the little Martinez's performance.
Yeah. Here's the
Get
one.
around him.
Go
Get
on,
around
go on,
him.
Marcus. On the overlap.
Playing like a prime Ajax 2018.
Put one in the box.
Marcus with a deep cross there.
Go on.
Oh, it was Garnacho who met it on the far post, but his side foot shot goes wide.
Garnacho will look, no matter what, he'll finish the game with 9 shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a difficult one, but
It's an hard angle to finish from
take
that.
some effort that. Good cross.
loads of people just saying how good Cole Palmer is. This is what it's come to. We're just praising other teams, aren't we? Hey.
True though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. But I'm just scared to talk about Cole Palmer because I know where Ronnie goes with it.
See his picture in the centre.
Ronnie gets annoyed
Yeah.
at the transfer shenanigans that went on that led to Cole Palmer going to fucking Chelsea. How they funded it.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask.
Mason Mount when he helped.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not a fan then, no? Am I
Oh.
right in saying that?
You're not a fan of that deal, put it that way, of us paying that money for Mason Mount and then them using it to get Cole Palmer.
Good position.
Like, Wan-Bissaka is going to get an assist this game if we don't sort it out. He just fucking is.
Too easy.
Played so well.
He's for
Well done, Bruno.
mate.
Oh, that's nice.
Fucking hell.
Press the
Antonio.
Oh,
it's well wide.
That's all right. It's okay.
He's reminding me of this game. Remember the game against City at Old Trafford where he was bombing forward Wan-Bissaka? He had that fucking skill where he looked like prime fucking Maradona. Remember?
Yeah,
I was loving that.
Good flick.
Yeah, it's nice from Somerville, that.
Yeah, that shot was well wide, and Anjo Nano had it covered. He's recovered from his shoulder injury.
Not concussed.
Yeah. Get involved in the chat in the comments. Hit that like button as well, please, people. Let's get to 2,000 likes. I know we said if you get to 1,000 likes, we'd score, but we were wrong. It's 2,000. Mazraoui here on the left-hand side even. Manchester United not really got going this second half, have we? Yeah, first half we were all over it.
we expected West Ham couldn't have been any worse. But
And they made the triple substitution as well. So mixed it up
Where
a
you
bit.
going there?
He's done that thing, Hoyland, hasn't he, where he has done a lot of work and he's ran himself into the ground as well. He's just not really he's had one chance, didn't he, in the first half.
yeah.
Where
Be better there, though.
Other than that, he's
Holding
not
the ball
really
up,
had
trying to
much.
roll him there. Where you going if you roll him? You're in the corner flag. Better off going back the way that you're going there.
If he does change it, I think he'll change Hoyland for Xerxes.
Got tussled a bit, didn't he?
I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm saying that's what I think the manager will do.
Nah, but that'll be one of the subs.
Yeah.
After he brings Evans on.
Evans, you think Evans for someone?
He always likes to change the centre halves.
That's not the greatest ball from
I
Marcus
think
Rashford.
I think the most predictive one is the Marcus one, though, innit? I'm mad for Marcus or someone for Marcus.
Fucking Wan-Bissaka here.
Oh, don't.
Bloody
I'm
hell.
glad they're making a wrong decision every
Oh,
time, though.
Casemiro.
Right, go on, send him.
Some of
This is what you talked about, Brownie, though, didn't you?
Right,
like
go on, Garnacho.
Go on,
One
drive.
more.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, good strike.
It's a shot
well
from
done.
Rasmus Højlund, a decent shot.
Strike
Fabianski
that.
saves. Corner to Manchester United. It's better. It's a fucking shot on target as well. We've not had enough of them.
He had no other options there. What to shoot?
Yeah, I think he did the right thing, to be fair. I mean, decent, half decent shot. It's better to keep it a
I
save.
think he's
it,
carrying
but-
more of a threat now, innit, West Ham, but glad they're fucking it up at the end. Just as much as we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, bad for bad.
Corner to Manchester United. Still 0-0. Christian Eriksen to take this. Hit that like button, please, people.
Tell you what, we're crowding that area, aren't we?
It's all happening. Casemiro and Wan-Bissaka there. That's fucking absolutely atrocious, but somehow we've got another corner out of it.
Need to do better off them.
That was like chin height.
Everyone's pet hating it off corners. First get.
I don't understand it. It's like he deliberately did that. I don't get it. Alright, come on, United.
Here we go.
Go on.
Oh,
Fabianski's
it's a good
just
ball,
about
that.
cleared that.
Watch these on the transition here.
No, can West Ham break?
Great tackle.
Oh, Somerville here. He's still going.
Oh.
Don't like to pass this.
Garnacho fucking... Did he just fall over there, Garnacho? What happened there?
Yeah.
The Light's going to get booked for that, I think.
Been lively, Somerville, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, it's got to be the most American surname.
Somerville?
Yeah.
Feels like
like
it. Just
it.
reminds me of Jimmy Somerville. A bit before your time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bronski beat and all that.
Yeah,
Garnacho.
That's getting clipped
That's
up.
fucking getting clips up, innit?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
That was a Casemiro special,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I just thought, oh, fucking...
His facials as he went by, as well.
Oh,
There you
Rashford's
go.
off.
There we go.
Rashford subbed. Not his greatest day, to be
No.
fair.
Is that man come on, is
He's
it?
been poor today, Rashford.
Yeah.
He's come on. Ahmad.
Yeah, Ahmad for Marcus. Makes sense, to be honest with you.
Ahmad winner.
I like Marcus, but like you say, Ronnie, he's been poor today. He's not really done anything. He did a couple of good passes, but nothing much. See Ahmad here. We spoke about taking your chances and how everyone wants to see him play well. He's got half an hour there. Fucking hell.
Oh
my mate, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has just turned into Lionel Messi.
He's having a game of his
Fucking hell. That's getting clips up. That little fucking run he went on there.
What's the overlap?
There we go. There's a Wan-Bissaka I love going forward. Hey, falling over.
Yeah, that's what I like. Wan-Bissaka's been really good, and then at the end he falls over.
Oh, that's good effort. Okay. What's that stayed in?
No way is that
stuffy
stayed in.
bastard.
Garnacho's gone off the pitch.
Yeah,
to get the
he's
ball.
that.
What's he doing? You see that then?
Mate.
Went to the cone to get another ball. He thought it went out.
I think Wan-Bissaka's been here. Was here for how many years?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen him do a step over.
I don't know. Maybe. You might be right. I can't. There's not one that springs to mind. He scored a good goal against Newcastle. I don't know if he did a step over. It was a bit of skill, but I don't think there was a step over. Shouldn't have got rid, says Ryan Pitt. That's what's going to happen now. You're going to get. Well, are you going on? What are you up to there? You little social media. You fucking phone away.
What is that? He said. What's that?
He's thought
He
of a
knows.
good tweet.
He loves tweeting.
He caught his tweeting. I don't mind him tweeting, but then when people start replying, he gets distracted arguing with people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what does me. Yeah, he gets fucking rattled. Someone says a bit. What's this dickhead saying? Yeah, not having this.
The last time you give him a bollocking, didn't you?
Bollocking.
Steve's rubbed off on me, man.
Oh, Steve's the worst one for
He doesn't do it anymore.
No, he fucking hell. Me and him argued once on Twitter. Lasted all day because I said Ashley Young had a good game when he got man of the match.
Tackle.
Hey, okay.
I still like to tweet.
Steve used to love arguing. And then quote tweeting people with about 8 followers
with no face.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh,
bloody hell! West Ham probably should have scored there. Don't think he quite got his feet sorted for that cross that came across.
Somerville's causing off.
Fucking hell!
Causing all sorts of problems, isn't he?
Oh no.
That's one of the worst shots I've ever seen.
Love that.
Fucking hell! He started our attack with that shot. Look where that shot ended up.
Oh no.
Bit lofty that.
Fucking hell, Bruno. Oh, here we go. Here's fucking Pele. Oh, well done, Casemiro.
We fell off a bit this time.
I don't remember Wan-Bissaka's turning into prime Pele.
Fucking Edgar Davids.
Do you know what I mean? Fucking absolutely bossing it. What's going on? Why didn't we loan him? He won't be able to play against us.
Second half, we've been very flat, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
They've come into the game a lot more.
Them substitutions have certainly helped him.
Good head.
Second
ball, lad. Second ball.
Fuck off,
man. It's panicky.
This is when what's bad? I feel like we've dominated the first half, not scored. They're gonna play really well, go forward, and then we're gonna suck a punch them on the counter.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Where are we? Seems like the first to everything, aren't they? At the minute,
mate.
Oh, it's gonna give a free kick. It's obvious.
It's just so annoying. Honestly,
this is why it's so important.
And now it feels like it's getting away from us.
When you're on top, well, that's why they say when you're on top, getting a goal, so important. Isn't it?
You're right. I know it's it's cliche, but it's true.
Half time comes at a good time for them. They can regroup, make subs. We've not come out really.
Nihad Al Shabali says, "Can we swap the low for Aaron Wan-Bissaka?" There you go. That's going to be the narrative, innit, if it carries on like this.
Oh, snow on it.
Lofty, that is it.
Look at the size of him.
Shoe set.
Huge, mate, he does my head in.
He's weird. He was midfield, and it feels like his one attribute was crash. Like, is that McTominay?
Yeah,
crashing a box.
He loves it. Yeah. He absolutely fucking loves that header in the box, doesn't he, for a goal.
Sushek's performances is like complete 5 passes, score 2 goals from a header just running in the box from open play. Not even just set pieces.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Could I say you centre forward taking a long throw? Oh, he's not.
There's so many far throws in.
Why has no one gone out with him there? He's 2v1. There he is. Oh. He does well in them situations, Martinez, doesn't he? Even though
he's
scores,
very-
He knows
I
how
don't
to
want
handle it,
like
doesn't
he's
he? Uses
the way he
his experience.
touches the, you know what I mean, like, or puts his body. Quite clever.
Fucking hell. Right, here's Garnacho on this left-hand side. United, like you said, when he was gone a bit flat, just lost our zip. Get involved in the chat in the comments. Hit the like button.
Ten Hag's
as well,
going to
people.
eventually tell Garnacho to track.
You'd fucking hope so.
Well, yeah, but he keeps
Fuck off. Goal
coming
kick.
down that side and it's hurting.
John Claire Tadibo as well.
He's been good since he come on.
I
here as
know.
well.
He needs to be mindful of it, definitely. He needs to say something.
Well, second half's flipped on its head.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
has.
Yeah.
It's been, like you say, the other way around. They've had 62% possession, is it?
Yeah.
5 chances they've had. We've had 3 in this second half. It's that whole thing of we should have took our chances when we had them. And it's not over yet. Still fucking half an hour left. Counting added time, but
Yeah, good.
United needs to fix up. Cause
And we've still got cards to play, have we? But whereas West Ham played dealt all theirs at half time.
what, you know, I mean, maybe.
If you was making a sub now, who would you go? Who would you go for? Xerxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
For
me.
Highland?
Xerxes for Ireland is probably the obvious one.
Yeah.
I'm looking
It's
at
not
it.
really got in the game much, isn't it?
Fuck off.
There.
I'm looking at it. I don't think I like Ethan Wheatley, but I don't think he's a player I expect to make much of a difference in this game. And then Fletcher's a kid, and the rest are just defensive, aren't they? So if you want to try and get a goal, I think maybe getting Xerxes to try and get Diallo and Garnacho a little bit more involved, perhaps. Lopetegui can fuck off. Seriously.
Do you reckon he's got name tags?
Honestly, yeah.
You know when you got a fancy name, so everyone thinks you're a better gaffer than you are. I reckon if
If he was called fucking Dean Smith or whatever, no one would want him.
yeah.
Where is he now? He's in America.
Dean
isn't
Smith?
he? Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest, yeah.
Good ball. What's
Whoa.
the ball?
Go on, Ahmad! Ahmad Diallo!
Finish. Oh, he done him as well with it, though.
Almost.
Unlucky that.
Could
Unlucky.
see what
Great
he's trying
ball
to
from
do there, but
Highland.
it's good defending.
Chop of that shoulder then.
I felt like he had him there.
Yeah.
I did. I thought that was going to be a goal.
Great ball from Highland as well.
It's a great pass. Yeah, let's get our foot back on it.
That's it. Good play. Just relax now.
Brian Keville, says, what would you rather, a foot massage from Joe Smith or Ronaldo Brown do your eulogy? I'd rather Ronaldo Brown did my eulogy, to be honest with you. I don't really want a foot massage off Joe Smith.
Where is Joe today?
I don't know, actually. Where is Joe, Eve? The Lakes.
Lakes.
He loves all that,
Oh,
doesn't he?
just fell over there. Who's that?
Hey. Right, let's get back into it now. Pick up.
Right.
Can beat these still.
Yeah, we can, you're right. Let's have a look here now. Christian Eriksen.
Keep it moving.
Come on, man. Let's fucking
Do you
get
reckon he
going.
does it? You reckon Thingy is an unused sub?
Who?
Ugarte.
Probably. I don't really think there's a need for him in this game, to be honest with you. I think Casemiro's gone off the ball a little bit this half. Not been as effective, but I think he's having a particularly bad game, and I wouldn't be looking at
Nice,
taking him off.
Eriksen.
Here we go.
Go on.
Delo. Here's
Yeah.
Amad Diallo on this right hand side.
Feet. Great feet. Good
Here's
feet
Delo.
from Casemiro. Put it in the box.
Good touch.
Very good. Ah. Well done, delete.
Good.
Oh no.
So you think he's been meaty as well?
Who?
Bowen.
Yeah.
Just been greedy whenever he's got it.
He
That's
has.
it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Come on, United. Jesus Christ. Can't just keep not scoring goals, man. It's ridiculous. Let's have a look at the other scores. Are they all still the same? Yes, it looks like they are. Palace still 1-0 up against Spurs and Chelsea beating Newcastle. So, much of the sameness.
Is that Danny Ings?
I was going to say, I think
Fucking
Ings is
hell.
coming on,
This
yeah.
is all we need, innit? Somerville from Leeds and fucking Ings from Liverpool combining. I can see it coming.
Oh, that's too easy.
What the fuck?
It's too easy.
Tackle that, great
Brilliant
tackle.
again.
Alright, here's Amad Diallo.
Oh,
he's unlucky there.
Okay, come on. Good reaction as well. Good lad. Okay.
Well done.
I see what he's
Says
trying
to
to
cut
do
that
there. It's
out.
unlucky that. A little back heel.
Danny Ings coming on for Michael Antonio, I think, is it?
Yeah, Antonio's
Yeah.
played alright though.
Yeah, he has. It's like you said, Upper, he's an handful, isn't he, Antonio?
Yeah, he
His
is,
goal scoring
yeah.
record's okay, it's not great,
Yeah, it's
but
not,
he's
it
always
is.
an handful when you
He
play
works
against
hard
him.
for the team as well, like, you know, we've said, and Ronnie highlighted it a few times, you know, he's at the right back position, out wide.
Yeah.
You know, he puts a good shift in for him. And
Brian Kelville, thank you for your super chat, but I'm not going to read it out. It's just nakedness about Joe Smith or something. Naked Joe Smith or naked Stephen Housen. Everyone knows I prefer Joe.
The Ronaldo Brown doing your eulogy one was funny though.
Well, that might happen now. We'll go through it in a bit.
Nah, it's banter towards me, but it's kind of funny.
I think you could do a decent eulogy. Do you know what I mean? Tell everyone what I meant to you. Hit that like button, please, people. Let's get to 1,500 likes. We're almost there. Corner to West Ham.
be careful
Better
after
get
these
this.
set pieces.
Yeah. Oh, God, look at him. Souček.
His head is long and it makes sense.
Mate,
His head's so long.
he makes Andy Maguire look small.
Oh. Close it
I'll
down.
let him shoot. That's a
Free
foul, that.
kick,
So the
surely.
most blatant foul ever.
Oh no. Oh, corner is it? Yeah, they give a corner.
Fuck off.
Game of two halves, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is shit, man.
Old
This is
cliche.
proper frustrating. I'm sick of it. Come on, Manchester United. Corner to West Ham.
Oh no.
Oh,
my
hell.
God.
I thought he was going to bury that then.
Type of defending was that?
Free header, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fred
Looked like he just got it all wrong. Did he just miss it? Let's have a look at this.
Comes off Highland, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Highland gets put on the
Oh,
floor.
Right, you know what? It's a bit high for him.
Yeah.
Bit high for the
The
for
ball.
the their
the
man,
ball,
yeah.
Ball was a bit high. Go on then. Danny Ings, you know.
Fucking Danny Ings. Says it all, doesn't it?
Oh, Garnacho. Square ball. Oh, it's a good play from them. Oh no.
Fuck's
There you
sake.
go.
Scored.
Called it.
Somerville, Ronnie called it.
Called
Fucking
it.
hell.
It's booking that, isn't it? Taking a shot.
Garnacho square ball. Caught out. Ah, man.
Running into the crowd now. Alright, you've not won the fucking World Cup. Get a grip. Can't carry on like this, gang. No matter how well we played for half. Let's have a look at this. What was it? It was
Square ball.
Garnacho with a bit of a sloppy one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's some good passing from West Ham. Bowen.
Ericsson's runner.
Oh, he's lucky because that kid had a shot that's shite. And Somerville at the back post on his own.
Man.
Just fucking shambolic all round. And I'm not making any excuses.
Ings will be claiming an assist there. Scuffed it.
It was that Danny Ings who scuffed it. So it was fucking Ings to Somerville, which we said didn't I? Liverpool to fucking Leeds. Just fold the club. Burnside is back. Can we just end this, please? We all know where this is going. What on earth are we waiting for? I take it you're talking about Eric Ten Hag's tenure. It does feel like more pressure on the manager. A manager who, for me, will do well to keep his job, to be honest with you. Let's have it right.
Xerxes coming on.
If this carries on like this.
Xerxes will come on. Just
I'm not lying to you. In the first half, West Ham looked like one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
And we were, but whilst we actually played well, and then, it's jarring.
Here's Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho in the box.
Man on.
Bruno
Great
Fernandes.
ball.
Oh,
Look
fuck
here,
off.
well done.
Good ball,
Come on.
that. Good defending.
Step on it now.
Another thing that's interesting is he's not tried to go 1v1 against Wan-Bissaka once.
It's like you said, he's just thought, nah, it ain't happening, so I won't bother trying. Some lads down the United end.
Quality beard. That.
Yeah, his bird game is on point. Hit the like button, please, people. You might not like the result. You can like the stream. Ahmed says, and Jay starts the usual Ten Hag narrative. If you honestly think there's not going to be a narrative about the manager, I've got some magic beans to sell you.
Oh, it's a good ball. Oh.
Wan-Bissaka obviously clears it.
Lads.
I can't even say much about Ten Hag today, to be fair.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it felt like this was actually one of the games which just felt like players were just missing chances.
Yeah.
Good ball.
Go on.
Oh.
Oh, fuck off.
Relax. Oh.
This is where Fabianski turns into the fucking greatest goalkeeper you've ever seen in your life.
Goalkeepers usually do that against us.
Brad Friedel up to Ewood Park was the worst one. You remember?
Yeah, he was brilliant every
Fucking
single
hell.
time, wasn't
Honestly.
he? Yeah, he was very good. For like 5 years, he was unreal, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, now he's
Come on.
Cowboy says Jay was
15
reading the super chat. Thank you. Yes,
Little
I was.
live wire,
Someone pays attention. Deadbug UK says thoughts on our front three in general. Does it need refreshing in the summer, or just a case of it needs a Cantona type signing to bring it all together? I mean, I'd love a Cantona type signing. The trouble is we've made about 3 of them in our history, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that again. So a player that can just come in and change everything.
Oh, Highland. Oh, Casemiro.
Casemiro there,
That is
one of
quality.
the best
That's
fucking
gotta
little
be.
passes you'll see now. Little, with a kick. Ball out from.
Okay,
No one there.
okay. Come on.
Go on,
Come on,
Bruno.
Corner.
Corner to Manchester United.
You know,
Come
World
on,
Cup now,
lads.
lads. World Cup, have we?
Come on.
Conor O'Reilly says every conversation is a waste of time, so we sack him. His quotes are delusional, zero grip on reality or his team. End this absolute fraudulence. Eric Ten Hag accountant says, let's have it right. Eric Ten Hag set the team up to score goals, and it's only the players who are to blame for not being multiple goals in the first half. Anonymous People says, how much for those magic beans, Jay? 20 quid to you, kid. Captain Statebait says, could have done with them at Tomini today. Fucking hell, yeah. Just fucking goes from bad to worse, doesn't it, man?
Oh, yeah. Well, oh,
Good
shit.
ball.
Looked like Hoyland could have got a header on that. Ahead of Fabianski.
Ericsson off. Xerxes on, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Shouted him before.
He's gone for the 4-2.
Old school. Come on. Who's that on the deck?
Like you said, it's a game of 2 halves. game of 2 halves, like performances. But I just don't think we've come out very well in the second half. They made the changes, started on the front foot. Like you said, now he can have a good goal last 15-10 minutes, but first
Is
half...
that Alvarez on the deck? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's
there.
alright. No, it's fine.
I just was wondering who it was. He was
First half, I thought
the
we played
floor.
well. But just couldn't convert our chances. The second half's just been totally different.
Yeah. Xerxes on for Ericsson. Fucking Somerville.
Where you gone to? Kudus. Oh, Kudus, yeah. I'd love to see what happened if he was playing.
Fucking don't. Cody Klusterboa says we never play a full 90 well, just a half at most. Him signing Anthony over Kudos should show the manager he is. How is that not talked about more? I think it is talked about.
People have mentioned that.
It is. I said it to you before the game, didn't I? I said like
people do say it all the time.
Like everyone points it out, don't they? Like, why did you do that? There's still some people sort of sticking up for tonight, saying, "Look, we played well in the first half, took our chances," but there's a lot of people who aren't. That corner's been cleared. It's come out to Mazraoui. It's going to play it out to Garnacho here on the sort of 25, 30 yards out. Here's Amad Diallo.
Go on,
It's a
go
ball,
on.
that.
Good. Xerxes.
Oh, yes! Casemiro! Yes!
We can still win this.
Come on.
Still win this.
Back in this game, we can win this. Well done, Casemiro. Well done, Joshua Xerxes.
Yes.
Well done.
on.
Good play.
Brilliant.
Ahmad's cross in the first phase as well. With the back post. Very good. Didn't panic.
Casemiro's had a good game today, by the way, guys. I know we've all said it, but it's worth pointing out. That little overhead kick before as well, that's never offside if anyone's judging that.
Good stuff. Come on, lads. Big 10 now. Big 10.
Hurry up your tweet and get back in this.
Yeah, man, working hard for my tenner a month.
That's not his wages here, by the way. That's what his fucking everyone starts thinking we're running some sort of slave labour camp.
No, great stuff.
Right,
Get the ball, get back
grab
on it
that
now.
ball. Come on, let's win this. That's
Such
the
a
right
threat,
attitude.
Such a threat, Casemiro, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. The amount of headers he scores for us is ridiculous.
I thought, like I said in the first half, I think he's been good today. Oh, where you
Fucking
going?
hell.
Oh!
No, it's all right. That's
Yeah,
fine.
so-
Fuck off, Ings. Mate, I'd love a Diallo winner. Just because everyone loves him that much. That just for the fucking absolute meltdown that would cause by everyone just saying this is why he needs to start. He's the best player ever. Mazraoui there's. Fucking no, Jesus Christ. Last thing we need is him getting injured.
What's that, the knee?
That's a bad one, that innocuous one's there.
We looks in a little bit of pain there as well. Is it Johnny Evans?
Oh.
Eric Ten Hag accountant says assist from Xerxes, inspirational sub from Eric Ten Hag. That's a spirit. That's a spirit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like it.
Harry Hamas. Would Harry Hamas get a chance if?
Oh, twisted it, no?
They're the scary ones, isn't it? Because you don't even know what happened.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Be nice to see again. I know it's 1-1 and it's in the Prem, high pressured, but it'd be nice to see Harry Hamas come on if that was the option.
Yeah,
I know it's again. Would they bring Evans
I think
on?
it's
and
Lindelof
reshuffle?
coming on.
Oh,
Fuck you know.
Okay. What on that left back? Yeah. Unless they switch Dalot left back and Lindelof right back.
Tiger UK says Xerxes was going for goal and got lucky. Casemiro was there.
Well, it was going wide, the header, wasn't it? If he was going for goal.
I think he knew Casemiro was there,
Yeah,
and he went,
assist.
"Yeah, Casemiro."
Yeah.
We've worked on that in training.
Yeah, Evans, Martinez, the left back, probably. Yeah.
You what? Sorry,
Oh, Lindelof.
Lindelof was come on.
Yeah.
I think it's Lindelof at centre back, Martinez to left back. Yeah.
trouble.
Ooh. Looked a bit ropey, that, innit? Just one more chance.
It's not about
Well done.
goals, to be fair to the kid. Right, go on. Ahmad.
Here it is, Jay.
Oh, I didn't know where it would come with out then. I thought
was ready,
yeah,
innit?
I thought I was just going to bend round him into the fucking goal.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go on, Ahmad. Keep going. Hey. Do you know what I love
Good
about
work.
mate? I know I'll get carried away because
Well done.
what happened, but if
Good
Ahmad
press.
scores, it'd be so great for so many reasons.
Yeah. Just because of the carnage, innit?
The carnage.
Historic.
Hey,
Get 3 points and then fucking...
fucking
Good
hell.
play.
Lindelof stitching him right
Yeah,
up
that
there.
was a bit... Yeah, he didn't pass safe side either.
Mate.
Proper 4-4-2 going on there, innit? Jesus.
Old
Christ.
school.
Well done.
Hey, this is a fucking old school game now. People saying why not Hamas? I get it. Like in a game like this, I'm not Lindelof's biggest fan, but
Same as Anthony, is it?
no. Listen. Oh, here we go. Fucking Somerville against the low.
Oh,
You know, lad, this kid's a fucking...
it's a beast,
Of
isn't it?
course, fucking playing against United.
So his game of his life.
Yeah.
There is a bit that people obviously as a player, you against a big club, you usually like sometimes try and like...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Still in. Come on. Press him. Nah, it didn't. It didn't touch him. It didn't. It didn't. It's a goal kick.
Fucking corner.
Wait, he sounded like he waited. He said, wait.
Oh, fuck off,
He sounded like he waited for the West Ham players to appeal more and more and more and said, all right, go on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was what it felt like. Corner. There's no way a ref can see that, in my opinion. I'm just going to be biased. A ref can't see that, innit?
No, he can't.
It's a guess. It's a guess.
He's done what I used to do at 5-a-side. Loads of people shouting. I just fucking give it.
Yeah.
Nice to ref 5-a-side sometimes, just covering. Couldn't be arsed with the aggro.
That's what. There probably is some of that in it sometimes.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, here we go. Here's fucking Wan-Bissaka absolutely terrorising us again.
Oh, man.
Get hold of that. Done, Cass. Oh, no.
Fucking hell, get rid of it, man.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
They weren't mad appeals, so I'm reckoning it's not going to be that bad on the VAR.
He's not. He's just got up now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Give it.
You could. I feel
give
like
it.
you can tell the most by how much a team like appeals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, come on, United. We can win this.
Come on, lads. Kick on now.
That two assists in 2 games for Xerxes.
Wow. I'll name this.
That's it.
I'll name this podcast later as gifted a Paddock membership. Thank you. That's a fucking foul.
Come on, lads. Bit of urgency now.
Hit that like button, please, people. 2000's the next milestone. See if we can get there. There's over 4,500 people watching. If you're not done already, subscribe to the channel. We'll put a link in the chat for a subscribe. Please, Eve.
Where's he going here?
Good lad.
Where's he going?
What's happened here?
They're checking. Oh, the
no.
the referee
No, it's
checking for the penalty.
Oh my
Danny
God.
Ings penalty, I think it was.
Oh.
Nah, no chance.
He's told him to go over to the monitor, though, hasn't he? What is it with these replays, by the way?
What's going on here? What are they showing us?
They're showing us absolutely
Someone
nothing
stretching here.
other than just like
What's
fucking
going on?
just nothingness. Like a load of players just sat on the deck. No fucking way. No way is that a penalty. He's already going down.
That's a coming.
He's
yeah,
running a
that's not-
fucking
I
delete.
mean, that's poor if they give it. Very poor.
It's not a penalty, that. There's no fucking way. Why has he even sent him to the monitor?
Made contact.
You know, he's unsure.
Not a fucking
He's
penalty.
unsure though because he's unsure because he keeps obviously that's what he's there for. But like if you see it first couple of times,
That is not a penalty, right? The fact
Well,
he's had
yeah,
to
do you know
look
what
at
I
it
mean?
fucking 15 times and he still can't make his mind up says it all. Danny Ings has fucking gone into him and fell over.
Oh my.
You showing here again?
Mate, I can't cope with this fucking direction that we're watching here. It's unreal.
Mate, he keeps what? Look, he's unsure, isn't he? Look. Oh
Fuck
my
off,
god.
You fucking cheating bastards.
Oh my god.
That is not a penalty. I don't give a fuck.
That's.
You know it weren't a penalty because he had to look at it so many times.
Yeah, but that's what made
Danny
you
Ings has
unsure.
just fucking ran into him.
Oh, he's
Fucking soft, that.
Because it's got to be like an obvious error. It's not an obvious.
Yeah,
error.
but what do you
It's not
what
obvious.
how could De Ligt not do what he done there? Because he's going to go and engage with the ball.
The
innit?
Lick's saying about a handball. He's saying it's hit his arm.
When in the first bit. Oh, when the ball's come to, because the ball's come to his side. Yeah, the ball's come to his side, isn't
I
it?
don't know what.
Because as the ball comes to Ings' side of his, there, yeah, that's what he's saying. It's his hand.
On that one, it looks. You know, it's not hand. It's not handball.
But that's what he's saying, though, isn't it? He's saying because it's gone to the side of his body, saying he's handballed it.
Fuck off, Lopetegui.
So we,
Was he blinking like that?
Oh.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh yes, I don't know. I'm not lying to you. On that last replay, it looked more of a pen than I initially thought. But
Nah, lads.
it's still. I feel like it's still a mad one to overturn because the thing is, it's glaring obvious error. I don't know. It was too like 50-50.
I don't think it's a penalty, I'll be honest with you. I think it's
The
mad
fact
soft.
that-
And I don't think, if you give it, fair
You
enough,
usually
right?
can't watch these, or is it only when United are taking them?
I can't.
The fact that he was watching it over and
Yeah.
over and over again.
I
Know
can't.
what I mean?
I usually can't watch them either.
Fucking. It's not a penalty, so I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want. I don't care. It's not a penalty.
Oh,
Who's this taking this?
12 minutes. 12 minutes.
I
added
knew
time,
that
man.
fucking dickhead would have us over that scouser.
Come on, Onana.
Bowen's been shit as well, man. He
I
don't
know.
deserve a goal. He's been so shit.
Fucking absolute fraud.
Come on, man.
Go on, Andre.
Come on, you. Oh, he went the right side as well. Went the right side. 2-1 West Ham.
You doing on Twitter?
I'm just seeing. Fuck off, you. I'm seeing the the foul.
Mate.
Because I didn't think that was a penalty. I'm that fucking hell. What am I looking at here?
That had the right side as well, didn't it? It's a good pen,
Good
that,
pen,
innit?
jeez.
Great pen, that. Saving that. Disappointing.
I'm not having that, mate.
Disappointing.
I'm fucking not having it. Seriously. I'm not having that as a penalty. I'm sorry. How many minutes?
12.
Is that it? 12?
Not good at all, that. The play went
I
on for a
can't
while
believe he
as well,
fucking
didn't
went
it?
to the... Like, when he looked at it, unless it was these fucking idiots, whoever's running this production thing, but it looked like he looked at it about 20 times.
We
The
did.
same thing, and I
That's why it
thought...
was like, when we were saying, no, it's not, it's not, it's not. He kept like turning his head and seeing what different...
Yeah.
Mate. What a nightmare.
Michael Oliver on Vic... That fucking Newcastle supporting... Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. You was right. Bang on with your statement.
How is Michael Oliver allowed to be VAR for us?
Probably wished it was on the low, the challenge. I still can't believe that double yellow he gave the low that time.
I know. When his head went. When Michael Oliver's head went.
And you know me. You know I'm not like someone that, referee decisions and stuff like that. But that I lost my head with that for a while. I don't think there was enough in that to give a pen as well.
In this,
like I think that wasn't enough for a pen not to have been given to then be given. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you want Dillit to do there though, because he can't get out of the way, or he's not been malicious or great ball.
Shock Suchek said it.
Ball. Let's give it there, right? Does it come off him?
That's a disgrace, that. That's an absolute disgrace. This is a joke. See, this is what does me in, right? People saying blame the ref all you want with shit, but this matters. These decisions matter. We could have won this game, and it's taking that opportunity away from us, and it's just another shit decision. Yes, we are we haven't been good enough, but also that is a shit decision. Both things can be true, and we just expect it now. Just go, it's fucking weird shit, so it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter.
Second half's been nowhere near it though, Jay, has it?
No, it hasn't. You're right.
First half, we'd be singing the praises, positive performance, just not converted chances when we should have. Second half, it's just been total opposite. They've just grew into the game. Since the second half started, they've been on the front foot and at it.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's been awful second half.
I know. Yes. Jay Bennett, who's been a member of the Academy for 20 months, says if ref has to take that much time to deliberate, then clearly there is no clear and obvious error. I agree, to be honest with you.
Past that, I know. Pass was a bit dodgy, that.
Touch, great touch. Oh, he's there though.
Loopy.
Yeah, loopy one. Great first touch, bad cross.
Jay. Oh, man. Don't keep your age down, do they?
Nope. They don't, brother.
Minutes added on, that's not that much.
Edward Porter says, clearly not a pen. I thought it was a contact sport. Dave Taylor says, problem is how many times we'll see the same thing happen this season, the ref not give it, always against us. Listen, I don't think United have been good enough in the second half. I agree with that argument, but that is not a penalty to me. And that's the annoying thing.
Come on.
Garnacho way.
Go on.
Fuck off. Cody Calustaboa says, do you agree that if Ericsson had lost his cool like Jose does, the fans would respect him more? So many bad calls with him starting.
No, he will mention
one their arms crossed. Yeah, I think he's like people. He's damned if he does. He's damned if he doesn't with tonight. With what he says now.
We will have a say it's an excuse.
Yeah, that's it.
I think if he's warranted to moan about that, 100%.
Go on. Come on, lads. Oh, here we go. Trouble.
Yeah, they could be in here, West Ham.
Dillit's going to come over and they're going to... Oh, he's done well. Come on. Save on Onana.
Save on Joe Onana.
Great save, mate.
Can I just come straight out to Somerville? Can I? watching this in installments.
I know, man. This is a graph. This is hard graph.
Well done. I'm mad. Oh, that's a great ball. What a pass that is.
Wow, what a tackle that is.
It's not Aaron Wan-Bissaka, of course it is.
How many balls are on the pitch?
There's a ball there on the pitch. Yeah. So watch, we score now and it'll get disallowed.
6, Jesus.
Hit the like button, please, people. Don't forget, there's a subscribe link as well in the chat.
Wan-Bissaka's had a great game though, but I know he's against his own. He actually has though.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to set anyone off or anything like that.
He has 100%.
You know, he's had a good game. Ronnie looked at me and then like, don't say that.
we saw it coming though, didn't we? We knew it. Fergal McClement says, feels like Ollie versus Watford. That was obviously Ollie's last game as Manchester United manager. He's in trouble, I think, tonight, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. You never know.
Got 2 6'4" strikers. Now I can whip it in. Got that. Glad he kept it. It looks like it's falling over there.
Yeah, I know. Half a yard, put the ball in.
Whip it in.
Ball.
Straight to West Ham, head that. Go on.
Pat Post.
Dad of Caesar says, needs to go today. We are an absolute joke. Pen or no pen. We ain't good enough. My God, how has it got to this? This is Man United Football Club and we are absolutely shit. Clark Candle 18 says, the Xerxes guy's useless. Mayor Amet says, Rasmus, excuse me, disgusting, has done nothing. Will Monk says, sack them all and start again. Edit Sanag out, says Xavi in. Raul TV says relegation form. Ryan Pitt says the low can't cross for Toffee. Miss your chances, this is what happens, says Vinny. 3 draws and 14th in the league. I mean, you know, you can't really defend that, to be honest with you, can you? It's like the record in the league, where we are, is pretty terrible. Like, there's no sugarcoating that one. Get involved in the chat and the comments. Let us know what you think. I mean, yeah, it just feels like this is just, to me, it just feels like we're teetering towards the end of Edit Tenag. It really does. Like, whether you blame the referees or not, or the players, whatever, managers don't survive Manchester United being in the bottom half of the table in November. That's not a thing that people forgive.
And what's annoying though is you look at today, and I think we've lost the game off not being clinical enough in the first half, and we played well. Played badly in the second half, granted. But then we lose the game over a shit VAR decision, in my opinion. So it just feels like when it rains, it pours a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what that means.
I think, is it done now? Someone here saying, I wanted him, you happy, you ate Edit Tenag and wanted him sacked, your kids were proud. James Anthony, I backed Edit Tenag until the Spurs game is when I said I lost faith in him, so shut up. And obviously mentioning my kids, you can fuck off. I think that's it, innit?
Yeah.
We're a bit behind. I think that's...
Yep, that's it.
That's done. We are going to be back in a minute. I think it's going to be me and Hopper doing a review. Before I let you go, Ronnie, talk to me. Where does this leave us? I know it leaves us fucking 14th in the table. Where does this leave Eric Ten Hag and Manchester United?
It's a difficult one because obviously he's been under pressure a lot, and people are obviously with his job. But it's hard to look at today and like blame him massively. Do you know what I mean? It just felt like the players finishing let us down again, which has kind of been a bit of a story. And then it's just frustrating. And then the penalty decision, I think was just awful. So I think I don't know, man. Speechless at this point.
I get you.
Kind of just fed up.
I get you. I share your feelings, to be honest. It's just been another deflating day.
Yeah.
How far are we behind, by the way? Oh, is it done?
It's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, sorry,
it's
I'm still-
Yeah, I feel we're a bit behind. I feel we're a bit behind now.
here in the
Sorry.
bunker.
Yeah, sorry,
But
guys.
it's finished West Ham 2, Manchester United 1. Obviously, the penalties, the controversial decision, but United was so much better in the first half. Didn't really turn up in that second half, if I'm being brutally honest. Just West Ham made changes, a triple substitution at half time, which seems to really work for him. That fucking Somerville, obviously, was a thorn in our side, and obviously got the goal as well. Got a goal, I should say. And then the penalty. And 10.5, you can see he's fuming. I'm going to be back in a minute with the post-match review. It's going to be me and Oppa. This stream will take you there. But before, go on. Have you final thoughts?
No, I was going to say, I think the game, it was a good point you've made. I think the game did turn on its head with the triple substitution that West Ham made. I think that from Lopetegui, and then they came out with a bit more impetus. They played much better, and then we just were flat for a lot of the second half. I thought we were really good in the first half, I'm not going to lie. I thought we should have been 2-3 up at least with better finishing. I thought West Ham were poor, and then the game just flipped completely in the second half.
Yeah. I
still think we might have been value for a draw at least, and it just doesn't sit right with me with the way that we've lost that game with that VAR decision, because I think it was soft, and that's being polite.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oppa, me and you'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll have a little toilet break. Stay on the stream. It'll take you through. If you've not done so already, please hit the like button and make sure you're subscribing to the channel. There's a link in the chat. That's been Ronaldo Brown. You know where to find him on Ronaldo Brown _98 on social media, on X. You know where to find RH Elite Coaching as well. Go and check both those guys out. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe. And come back. Stick around. Don't even come back. Stick around. Me and Oppa will be going over that. Manchester United losing 2-1 at the London Stadium. Where does this leave Eric tonight? It hasn't been great. Thanks for watching.